All right. Make sure your rage and stuff still works before we get started here.
Yeah, that makes sense. I guess I could probably also character.
Did you rename my unarmed strike to fisticuffs?
Yes, I made you a new I made you a new weapon for unarmed and called it fisticuffs.
Awesome.
Okay. All right. So roll a strength check just to make sure. Put it on and then.
Strength check.
Yep. Okay, you're good. All right. So, on the last episode, guys, welcome as well to the Rolling Fools. We're here. Let me switch to the right scene. No. We are here on Fantasy Grounds as always. Every Friday night, we are here to play some Dungeons and Dragons. Last episode, you guys sailed your way to, after hiring a crew, sailed your way to the Skyhorn Island out in the sea after getting a contract from the Lawmaster to go save a very high up captain of the Empire. That there had been some incident or something, that there was signs that he was possibly been held hostage. Since then, you guys, like I said, you guys sailed to Skyhorn. You fought your way through a marrow. You guys shot some arrows up in the air and hit your foot and failed to get into this thing. And then finally, Anchor used the master key to go ahead and open up the door, I believe. Or no, yeah, you did. You guys fought a new creature to you guys. Nobody knew what the creature was. No one has ever come across him in their travels. So, you guys made your way down. There was some close calls with some of the party members. If I'm not mistaken, you guys aren't in the best of condition at the current moment. But you fought your way down. You jumped into into an underground cave with like this huge water area that had a part of like a building attached to it. You guys fought through way of what you guys come to find were eel folks. You guys saved the crew. You guys sent them back to your ship. Then you opened up the door to a similar type of creature, but it was casting spells at you guys. So you guys fought it, and that is where you're at. You guys have not searched the elffolk, so I need someone to go ahead and make an investigation check. If anybody wants to assist them, they can. What's going on, guys? Who's doing what?
Who's got the best investigation?
I am proficient in it with a +4.
Go for it.
All right, is somebody assisting her?
I will assist.
All right, roll with advantage.
Hold on. Wait, I totally forgot how to do this. Hold on. There we go.
Roll one more time with advantage.
So 19 for your first one.
All right, 19. All right, so first you come across. Let me pull up the list here. First, you come across a ring of protection. You find I can't throw it in. I will just throw it in your inventory, Arena, and you can read it out loud. Here we go. You found a ring of protection.
Okay.
You found 3 potions of greater healing. Or no, just 3 normal potions, sorry. So you get 3. Now you found a necklace of thunder resistance.
Ooh.
As well. Now oh, you were so close. A 19. Oh, all right. So that is what you find with your investigation search.
Damn, guys.
Man, I feel like if we
So-
did
I found all this cool stuff, but there's more cool stuff to be found.
What is that shiny ring thing?
Hold on a second. There we go. It's like a solid. It's a platinum and gold ring. It kind of looks like a small heater shield. I don't know. Hold on. Can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah, we hear you
Yeah.
just fine.
Okay. And that's it. But it looks cool, huh? And I'm gonna like put it on and just kind of like.
What are you putting on?
The
A ring of protection?
You better make protection jokes all of the time.
Your AC is gained after being attuning to it, which is a short rest. You gain 1 bonus AC while you're wearing the ring, and to saving throws while wearing the ring, so it's +1. And if I'm not mistaken, it should automatically do it. Where's the?
Oh, hold on. Yeah, I gotta put it on. Hold on.
Yeah, in your inventory there is equipped and stuff like that.
Wait, where'd it go? Oh, there it is. I believe. No, it did not.
It should, I think. Anyways, inventory.
Nope. My AC is still the same.
Well, just know that your
Hope I remember
AC is 14.
Does the item itself have attunement on it? Because it might not kick in until after it's attuned.
See, that's, this is going to be the learning processes of with this. It's the signet ring. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Well, do you have, what are your spells that you have?
I have Charm Person, Alarm.
I mean, I already told you what it is. That's probably why is I have to make it so that it's identified to you guys. I mean, I told you what it is. So we'll say you, just for role playing purposes, make an intelligence check to see if you know what it is.
Yeah, just a second.
Because you do dabble with magic. Okay, yeah, you were able to know what it is. Alright.
It's a shiny ring.
Throwing
But
this out here, random thoughts. Sorry for interrupting. In your investigation, you initially rolled intimidation. See, you intimidated the room to find stuff.
Come on, corpse.
I'm a very intimidating person.
Found a small child, hung him upside down, shook everything out of his pockets.
I would have never saw that.
I just happened to look over and it says intimidation,
In my
investigation,
head, though-
intelligence.
In my head, though, I'm like, hopefully I didn't accidentally roll intimidation.
Okay, sorry, didn't mean to decide.
Do I need to re-roll investigation?
No.
Okay.
Let me put this ring back and pretend I didn't find it.
No, I didn't see anything.
Just take it off your finger and throw it in the room. Oh, look, I found a ring.
No take back.
Yeah, I don't know how it, yeah, I'm not sure, there's like, there's not like, it should work the same as armor, I would assume.
Yeah, I have it.
Wait,
Quick.
unless once you take a short rest, then it like it attunes.
That's what I said earlier.
So we'll see.
So,
We'll see if that how it goes through when and then do you tell the what you guys found?
yes,
Okay.
I will hold up the necklace. Kind of Vanna White style. I'm gonna say this protects from lightning. Huh?
That looks interesting.
It looks very interesting. It's like very shiny. Ooh, ah. and it
Ooh,
protects you from lightning damage.
So this necklace, it does. I made this necklace specifically. So like
And it's handmade.
I did it. No, you asshole. I did a terrible job at writing the description. It's kind of like it's
It's just a picture of that name of that guy's neck.
right.
Would it have been?
It's like gold and silver. It's it's gold and silver, not gold. Sorry, like a light blue and silver, kind of that just like wraps around it, kind of like like a candy cane would wrap around each of the two colors wrap. It kind of does that, and it's a solid band, that has like a clip and like it kind of it's flexible, but it's not like you can fold it in half flexible. It's kind of.
And any qualms about the anchor taking the?
Well, you can have it. You're our tank, so you should probably get the most protection.
I don't know. What's in it for me?
Yay!
I'm just gonna since I'm taller than you, I'm just gonna hold it up above my head.
See,
If you can
All right,
jump
hang
for
on a
it.
second. Hang on.
No.
I'm rolling athletics.
Nope.
I'm efficient in it.
Yep.
Kinda-
Roll a strength check. Roll a opposing strength check as well.
All right. Let me see. Oh God, watch this be so dumb.
Let's
I mean,
get-
mine's already at 11.
Uh,
Oh, yes, I did it. A 4.
Jump.
climbing on me like a jungle gym.
Yeah, remember to say what you roll. Remember. So yeah, you'd go ahead easily enough, Anchor. You just kind of like step on her foot and then jump up and grab
Why
it.
do I have to say what I'm rolling?
Just like in person D&D, you say what you roll. Like you would just say you roll a 4. It's for podcast purposes, because
it also helps
podcast.
the person editing podcast the silences with dice rolls. And
Yes. Yeah.
stuff. I spent 4 hours.
I
editing.
rolled shitty. He tickled my sides and I gave him the necklace.
No, yeah, he stomped on your foot and just jumped up and grabbed the necklace. So go ahead and remove it from your inventory, and I'll go ahead and add it to your inventory.
Fuck you, Anchor.
Sorry, not sorry. You made me dumb.
Yeah, well,
I would
me
like
get it
one of
back.
those potions, please.
hold on, hold your horses there. Wait,
Give me the loot.
Give me the loot.
y'all are greedy.
Hey, I said, did anybody have any qualms? And everyone's like, nope. And then I had to jump for it. So
Okay.
don't call me.
Can I? Okay, so I'm gonna give him one, and I'll give Anchor one.
Okay, so I'll go ahead, and this is just
Yeah,
a lot
just give me
easier.
one. Since I'm such a nice person,
Yay.
giving out expensive jewelry and shit.
Yeah, it's not like you didn't just find it lying on the ground or anything.
Right? The guy just.
It's not like I hugged the owner to
handmade.
death.
I crafted it on my short rest.
Oh man, being a rogue, you should totally just like play off everything you find as being making it.
Guys, look what I just mysteriously just made. Like I this magical touch. Pull out like a fucking tent. No, I just made this.
All
Did you give him? Hang on a second.
You
Okay.
gave Anchor one, then you gave me Anchors.
Oh,
Yeah, I was supposed to get the necklace.
yep. Sorry.
You have
Well-
nothing.
Anchor don't give a shit about potions of healing. He wants the damn necklace.
Echo, do you still have or Trouse, do you still have a
Hey, what?
potion of healing?
Yeah, you gave him
yes,
the
I
potion
have-
of healing.
Yeah,
I
but
have
I
one, yep.
okay, you do. Okay. All right.
I don't think I had one before. I think I might have used it.
Yeah, you used it before. So
I was the one that found all the potions. I used one on her, and then I think I gave another one to Trouse.
Yeah, I drank one.
all right, so then we will short rest. I'll give you guys
Hang on, before short rest. Where's said necklace?
I gave it to you.
Oh, necklace. Lightning resist. I got it. So does the stats and stuff add to it?
I don't know. That's a homemade item. I don't know.
Yeah, I made it myself. Alright? Maybe it's not
I
your
don't have
or
we
something.
don't have Azaras book of whatever, so like all the magical items come out of SRD and they're pretty vague. So like that
I thought you had magical items in the Dungeon Masters.
apparently there's not many in there.
Really?
Yeah.
Ah.
You guys ready to rest?
Mm.
No.
Ready to rest.
I'm not ready. I'm actually.
All right, guys, commence sleep in 5, 4.
Well, hang on before we commence sleep.
Oh my God.
Mm-hmm. No, it's not
Wait.
long rest, short rest. Just gonna you guys are gonna get a short rest from just sitting here. Yeah.
Okay.
Can I roll? Or well, do I feel if it's drafty in here or not?
That would be the problem. Dungeon Master's guides aren't loaded.
Ah. There you go.
What?
I didn't have the Dungeons Master guides loaded.
Oh.
Hmm.
There you go. It's loaded on my end. Just looked at that.
Okay.
Do
So
I feel a draft in the room?
no.
Oh. I was just looking at this room over here on the map and covered by rocks, so maybe I was hoping to feel some kind of breeze or something.
Wait, do what? Repeat that?
On the map, there's the room that has the rocks in front of it. I was seeing if I felt like a breeze.
Oh no, that's just like a destroyed wall. Like you guys can like clear.
Oh. What?
The circle.
circular room.
It probably wasn't synced to her. There we go.
Yeah, I can't see it.
It should be. It should load now.
Is this? I would like to examine this well or cistern or whatever it is.
Okay. Make
We should be like crime, like CSI, investigate this blood over here.
Sorry, my thing's being slow since I'm unloading the stuff I don't need.
My mic just wigged out. I didn't hear any of that.
I'm just trying to unload all the modules that I don't need now. Alright, so, go ahead and make, investigation check. I mean, because you're just looking at it.
Oh
21.
yeah.
Okay, you can tell it looks to be some sort of ritual. Like, it's mainly what this is. It is a little bowl of water that's like kind of like built into the stonework. You know, it's the stones coming out of the ground. It's carved and made really nicely, and then it just forms into this bowl. There's water, and then at the bottom of it, there is it looks like a drain kind of thing at the bottom of the bowl, but somehow it's not draining.
Is that
Do
it?
you see why it's not draining?
Hey guys, it's a hot tub.
Hot tub time machine.
It does. There seems to be no flow of water, but no, you can't like tell that like it's not. You know, there's no visible source of why it's not draining or what it does.
Can I kick the? You said there's like a pipe that looks like where the water's supposed to drain.
It looks like there's like a so as the bowl kind of gets down towards the base of the bowl, it kind of starts to swirl down into what looks to be some sort of drain or something.
Got it. Can I kick over the bowl?
It's made into the stone, but you can definitely try.
$17. Straight.
You hurt your rock foot.
Dang it.
Kicked
Stubbed your
you
pinky
kicked the
toe.
floor. What do you expect?
I'm pulling up the key.
It was me that stopped on
Backing away.
taking my necklace.
Go ahead and make an attack.
Oh, 7.
The key just bounces right off of it. You should change the name of the great axe to just key, or master key.
I think I'm just gonna do that now.
All right. Anything else you guys want to do while in this cave? You guys already searched that room over there.
Hey, Anchor, you want to go swimming?
Kind of.
Fuck it, I'll jump down.
Jump down what? It's a bowl. It's
not.
No.
Like
It's
that. Oh, how
Oh
big?
wow. Sad.
it's a stone, like it comes out, like it's built into, like carved out of the rock, like it goes in the ground. It's about maybe
Oh.
2 foot, 2 to 3 foot around in diameter, and it comes straight up the ground.
I mean,
4 feet in it.
I'm small enough. I might be able to.
Yeah, I thought it was deeper than like how he was describing. I thought it was deeper than that. I don't.
I accidentally deleted my great axe, so I had to throw it back in there.
Okay.
I was trying to change the name, and apparently I copied it, and then I deleted the wrong one, and now I'm seeing if it worked. There we go. It just, it still says Great Axe, even though I named it Master Key.
There, how about now?
No, every time I change the name from Great Axe to Master Key, oh, there it is.
There you go.
Threw it in with the spears.
It goes in alphabetical order.
Oh, that makes sense. Got it.
Okay.
I'm gonna put axe in parentheses.
All right. What do you guys want to do now, guys?
Well, I think we've looted all of the lootable things here. I say we head back to the ship and make sure that crew we rescued are alive and haven't stolen our boat.
You mean our crew that we had to save?
Oh yeah, that's right. They belong to
Oh
us.
yeah, that you manipulated.
I did not manipulate. I just
He intimidated.
I put them to work.
Volunteered, right?
I don't know.
But we're taking a short
Bit of
rest.
everything.
Short rest, right?
Yeah, you get a short rest. So here,
I'm gonna roll a hit die.
Okay, go ahead. Rest. Short rest. All right.
Wow, I did not roll well. Rolled a 7. I had 24 damage and I rolled a 7, so I guess
No,
it's
her
okay.
AC didn't change even with that item, so we'll just have to know.
Well, if you hit the magnifying glass on AC, you can put there's like a dex. You can change the max 2, and you can change the second.
Oh,
There's
okay.
miscellaneous. See, that's the issue I keep having to do is when I switch into my spike armor, I have to take away the miscellaneous 2, which is the proficiency, and then every time I add the chainmail back on, I gotta add that back in there.
So you get a +1. There we go. All right, so 14.
Okay.
All right. And so you guys are heading back up to the ship.
Yeah, we're gonna go back to
All right.
back to the boat.
Let me.
Wait, is there any other way out of here, or do we have to climb back?
You have to climb up the rope that you have to the ladder.
Luckily, I put a rope there, so we weren't trapped down here.
I would have jumped. I mean, it worked for me before.
Jumped out of the water.
I'm like a shark. No, not really. Really not.
So is anybody else using a hit die? Well, you.
Okay.
All
I
right.
rolled 1.
Go ahead and roll.
I rolled a 6.
Nice.
+2, 8. Nice.
So that was down the trap door, right?
Yeah, you guys. As soon as I just shared the new map.
What?
Oh, that sucks.
Oh, a
Oh
1.
my god.
Well, you got 2. Well, I mean, it's not a 20, so it's not like it's a critical failure or nothing. So it's just
No, it's a 1. It's
1
a
plus
critical
1.
failure.
well only on a d20 though.
I still find it a critical failure.
You tried to rest, but instead you ended up killing yourself in your sleep.
I woke up in a panic attack.
Alright.
Anchor has my necklace. I had a bad dream. You have my necklace.
I do have your necklace.
Oh damn it!
All right. So okay. You guys can see the next map.
Yes. Can I
Alright.
search any of these houses?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
I'm gonna search this one.
All right. You
Is this
just
island inhabited?
from what you can tell, no.
Awesome.
I love how Anchor just went through a door, or the wall instead of the door.
I
Oh,
was thinking about to do it too.
Kool-Aid Man is laying there.
I'm gonna loot the one that I'm in.
All right, everybody, roll an investigation check. Investigation, not
I
intimidation.
got a 21.
You know.
I got a 1.
Echo, you find that big ass spider above the door as you walk in.
Damn it.
I would like to roll animal handling to befriend the spider.
All right, go ahead and make an animal handling check. Anchor, you find.
Nope. 3.
Wow.
The whole damn everything and all of them.
You guys gotta.
Yes.
Your total 6.
Oh.
And then your total is 8.
Yeah, got it.
Still not very good.
All right.
I opt to run out of the house screaming about the spider.
Well, what about this random door that's in the middle?
I just realized that random door, but you find you kind of look under these tattered beds. It looks like these have been abandoned for a pretty long time. You find maybe about 5 gold under the bed, Anchor.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah. Yeah.
5 gold. I'm a little bit richer.
From we'll say you guys spend the next of the better hour searching through all these little huts.
So, do I find anything else, or is that it?
No, you find maybe 10 gold total.
I've already tried to loot that. I didn't see anything but the bed.
That's
And
about
I saw
it.
the same spider.
Can I try to befriend this spider?
Just go ahead and sure, make an animal handling check.
Oh my god.
Hang on a
I
second.
hope it eats you.
I'm gonna turn into spider anchor.
Alright, so what about animal handling?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry,
Well,
I'm
I'm.
mad in my head.
Would you be? You're a stone, so I don't know. Yeah, just go ahead and make a straight check.
Just a straight check on what?
Animal handling.
Okay.
Oh, man.
17.
The spider just seems to crawl along you, not phased by you, really. You know, because you're a piece of rock, so.
Alright, I'm adopting this spider as my pet. His name is Antoine.
Antoine.
All right.
Alright, I gotta add Antoine into my inventory.
Oh my
You
god.
gotta protect him when you're fighting, or else he might get hurt.
Oh man, that'd be awkward. That's like he's just like spiked as soon as I rage. Man, I'm gonna spell it Antoine. Like Antoine. Like it's a
Antoine.
spider. And he's always equipped because he's on my shoulder.
What do you
Right.
say, guys?
All
We
right.
head back to the ship.
Yep.
We tried-
Huh?
Yeah. No, back to the dinghy so we can get to the ship.
Okay.
Here's our crew, looking
Yep.
lovely as ever.
Wait, where's the new people?
I'm trying to get. Chill, guys.
No, that was a legit question.
By
on,
guys,
like,
you mean
that was
Anchor.
me
Oh.
role playing. Like, where the hell is everyone?
As they're on the deck in front of you.
No, they all come running. You know, they're all well technically. Let's go ahead, zoom out here.
You should probably make one of those like a different style human, so we know that was the captain. Oh, that one's going swimming.
No.
That was
Just-
going swimming too.
But
Bye.
yeah,
It was
one of
nice
those.
having you.
One of the people that we saved. If you have like a different human thing, you should make him look different, so that way we know that was like captain. Maybe put
Gotcha.
a hat on it. Can you put hats on him? That'd be great.
I could just
Play
do
dress up.
this. That guy's the captain.
Yeah, that works.
Or was the captain.
Okay,
Was.
guys. Team meeting down by the bunks.
That there's not enough of for everybody.
Shh.
Dibs.
Where are we all going?
It's team meeting.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
Maybe-
off
they
the
can-
thing
they can
for
be
me.
bunk
I
beds.
can't see.
The
Oh, never mind. Hold on.
I mean, I can find some random wood from that ship that's over there and, make them into bunk beds. Apparently I have a knack for carpentry.
this is
But
the
I did take
human.
the hammer back.
That's the human that was already on your guys' crew.
I call this
Yeah,
bed.
we did have one. I don't need a bed, so you guys are good.
Ooh, let's put our beds together and make bunk beds.
We have so much more room for activities.
Oh my god, did we just become best friends?
I think so.
Alright, so the guys he saved are just kind of sitting up towards the bow of the ship, just kind of just chilling.
Guys, get a bed.
Is that everybody? Everyone's here?
Yeah, everyone's downstairs now.
Alright, we're gonna take attendance. What's everyone's names?
Oh, hold on, let me pull up the sheet with everyone's names on it.
I don't think we never asked. We just like, alright, you're hired.
You know what's funny is one of them is Blake. That's the funny thing.
Balake.
One of them is seriously Blake.
Take well in.
I think it's the human that is Blake.
We have an AA Ron.
You can have an AA Ron if you want.
Yes.
So we can say you done messed up, Aaron.
Alright, so then the halfling is Aaron, the human's
Yes.
Blake.
The halfling is Aaron.
I am agreed.
Excuse me.
Alright. So are you asking them all their names?
We should
Yeah,
just
I'm
give
taking
them
roll
their-
call.
Alright,
I'm just telling them to yell out their names.
Alright, so you see that the half-orc female just kind of goes, Helga. And, just kind of ignores you.
like that unibrow lady from
the
Dodgeball.
dwarf from the back of the ship in the kitchen, in the back, he goes, Myrtle's here. And,
Did you say Myrtle?
Yes. Yes, I did.
That's actually kind of...
Is that with a Y or an I?
There's neither of those. It's Mertle.
Wow.
Okay.
That's okay.
My parents weren't the smartest.
Alright, who's next?
Dworm, one of the half orc males, he goes, I'm Dworm. The other half orc goes, I'm Mike.
Is that with an I or a Y?
Wazowski.
The halfling, I'm Aaron. And then the human goes, I'm Blake.
Balake.
Hang on. AA Rana. Okay, what was the Mike's name? Who was Mike?
One of the half orcs, half orc too.
Mike Lowry.
Half one.
That was Dworm.
Not that one's Mike now. I'm gonna call him by the wrong names.
I thought you were just gonna call them half orc 1 and half orc 2.
Wern, how do you spell that?
Dworm, Dwerm.
Oh, that's oddly the way I spelled it. Yes!
Same.
Like, I'm literally with, like, a little notepad, like, yeah, okay, like, writing it names down, like, I'm just acting all nonchalant, like, yeah.
I know how to
Totally
spell.
knew this. Totally knew everyone's names. Ja. Alright, so we got
Eventually, you're
Myrtle,
just gonna know
Helga,
their
Half.
own names. Like you're gonna forget. You're just gonna be like, you over there, or whatever. I don't know. Whatever.
I'm
name
literally
you give
typing in notes so that way I know everyone.
them.
I literally have a whole spreadsheet of names and people that I've created, and literally just all in one spreadsheet.
I'm writing it down and then I'm gonna type it in.
Oh, now what?
Well, hang on, that was the original crew? Like,
Yeah, that was the original crew.
halfling?
The captain.
We had one human.
Yeah, human's Blake.
Black.
Oh, the block egg. Man, sorry. I messed up.
Give me your. No. Think
So
about what you did.
the captain of that you saved goes, "Thank you for saving me. I'm Captain Talon."
So you're Talon.
Yes. Commercial break.
So obviously you're not captain of this vessel.
Okay.
He kind of looks, looks pretty.
So
looks
yes,
down
it
at
was
himself,
Talon.
pretty upset.
Talin.
Yeah.
I-N? Oh man, I'll spell Talon. Rawr.
Okay, I'm sorry, I had to go on.
Alright, and he the Talon kind of points at it would be this crew member right here. He points at him and goes, "That's Tater." We call him Tater. Well, yeah, we don't. He's just a fucking potato, man. He doesn't do shit.
What?
We just, he's a sack of shit. But he's strong, so he normally pulled up the anchor. That's why we kept him around.
Hey, pull me up.
What is he? Like,
they're all human.
They're all human, yeah.
oh, they're all.
Yeah.
I put rescue.
Oddly enough, my nickname's Tater, so. And, I'm also a sack of shit. I am also a potato.
He points to the next one and he goes, "That's Stan." He was pretty good at navigating through the ocean, so he knows this the waters pretty well.
I mean, he clearly wasn't that good of a navigator. If he crashed.
I mean, I'm just gonna point.
It was a stormy night. It was a stormy night. All right.
There's no excuse. No excuses. Crash boat.
The eel folk attacked us. There was nothing we could do.
Stan, you're helping the cook. Navigate the waters in the boiling pot.
And then he points to the next guy along the line. This one. He says, "That's Kane."
K or I? K or C?
Kane.
This Warforged robot. Just spell that with a K or an I.
Yes.
Spell that again. K what?
Kane, like Patrick Kane. Kane.
Oh, like Kane the
I
wrestler.
was thinking Candy Cane, but with a K.
That'll be his nickname.
Cane.
And then he points to the last guy and he goes, "That's Stu." Because he makes some pretty decent stew.
Stew, like off of Rugrats? Is it STU?
STEW.
Stu, you're gonna help out with the navigation.
And he just like kind of runs and jumps off the boat.
We're below deck right now.
So he runs into a wall.
He
I'm
runs.
tripping him. Doing right by me. I'm tripping him.
Make a sleight of hand check.
Can I like mage hand grab him?
You trip him. He just falls flat on his face.
I
All right,
tell,
fine, Stu. You can help cook the food while Stan cleans all the dishes.
I'll live with that. As he kind of picks himself up and kind of dusts himself off.
Right.
Tater. I'll see you in the quarters. Wink.
Oh my god.
What, isn't he the one that's good at raising anchor?
Stop. We're done. Shut the stream off, we're done. Anchor needs a minute to himself.
Oh, no. But no,
You're gonna make him blush.
I'm already red. I was red before I made that joke. I was waiting to use it.
He had that built up. He's just thinking about it.
Alright, you know what? From now on, I'm just gonna wink it.
What are you guys doing, guys?
So the captain, I'm gonna have work with the half-orc female, since I named her my like number 2. Like she's like the first mate.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna have him teach her everything.
Okay. You're gonna have him teach Helga. Now he's honestly very he looks like he's afraid of Helga, because she's a massive half orc.
Well, I mean, I could be more afraid, or he could be more afraid of me. Or like, you know what? Rada, go talk some sense into him. Mafia style.
Gonna.
He's not resisting. He's just like
Intimidated?
Yeah, very visibly intimidated by Helga.
All right, can I have a powwow with?
I'm gonna tell him, you two hold hands.
He kind of just stands next to her.
I said hold hands.
Oh.
He kind of just cowardly reaches over and grabs her hand.
I'm gonna stand behind them and I'm gonna put their heads, like hands on each of their heads. I'm gonna
Okay.
push them together. And
Can I? Yeah, can I? I was gonna say, can I like? Can I like charm person to Helga and have her kiss him?
Oh no.
Alright,
I'm gonna grab.
what's the DC? What kind of?
Quick.
Hold on, I gotta find it. Where did I just saw it.
It's in your like abilities or actions, something like that. It's an ability.
Oh, yeah,
actions.
it's
Actions.
in front of me. It's a wisdom saving throw. So let me see.
All right. The saving throws a 10. I rolled an 8. So yeah, she easily enough just picks him up and just like full-fledged, like just starts
How did you
just
do
making
that
out with him.
10?
Saving throws are always 10. 10 just tends to pass, below 10's a fail.
Okay, that's strange. I never knew that.
All right.
Okay. Well, anyway, it won.
All right.
What are you? What are
I'm
you guys doing?
confused.
What are you guys
What?
doing in this back
I
here?
clicked your text and it did that.
I was like,
It's
wait.
got my name next to your picture, and I'm like,
So
what?
I'm gonna tell Helga, kiss. Use a little bit of tongue.
Talon's just like flailing, like let me go, as he's getting like molested by this half orc.
Thought my joke.
Yours is a
I'm gonna
second
tell him
hand
that's the most
joke.
action you're ever gonna get. So embrace it.
All right.
Okay, so
A minute goes by. She's like, what the fuck, and just drops him.
I'm gonna grab Raina and bring her over here.
All right.
More like I'm gonna grab you, shorty.
Well, we're having a powwow over here, and we're just waiting for you to.
No, I can hear you guys on the bed.
Okay, so yeah, we're whispering. So what?
I
What
like
jobs do we
whispering.
You guys could just go to the captain's quarters.
Ooh, I have a great idea. Let's go to the captain's quarters.
Great
Like
idea.
a voice inside your head told you to do.
All right. So the crew gets back to doing their tasks, and what do you guys want them to like? Do you guys want them to?
We're sailing back, right?
Why are they following us?
They're not. They're.
Oh. I thought they were coming with us. Well, we can give.
Well, we can't keep them. We were hired to rescue them. Oh, none of them.
No. They've already agreed to work on our crew for 6 months.
Okay, but we still need to go show them to the lawmaster and to
Right.
prove that we rescued
I know, but what job do we give Tater and Kane?
them. Regular
You can't have
crew
freeloaders.
jobbing?
Well, I know.
Oh.
So, okay, so Tater's good with raising the anchors. So should we just
Oh my
make him like?
Designated anchor raiser.
Yeah, but is that all he's gonna do? Like, if we're on the sea, he's just kind of a freeloader.
I mean, like, it took us like 3 people to do it.
He's
And,
gonna
like,
be my
several
first
times,
boat.
so-
Yeah, but all right, you guys were able to sail to them, but not like you guys were deaf, because this is a technically it would be a there's a mast, right in front of like where you guys would where the
In between where the two are in the main.
there's the main one right in the middle of the ship, and then there's
Yeah.
one right in front of the wheel.
Got it.
So it's a 2-mast ship. So, but you guys were able to make it. You guys got the cheapest crew you could possibly get.
Free.
We haven't paid them yet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the halfling is the eyes. So he's the one that sits in the crow's nest.
Uh-huh.
And then we have the dwarf,
There's the cook.
cook. I just put cook. I didn't even put the race. I should. Dwarf is the cook. The half orc is the first mate. the other two half orcs are in charge of the battle tactics, so the cannons and rowing. Well, you know what? Hang on. That's a good job for Tater and Kane. Tater and Kane is they're the rowers. So in the meantime, they keep the ships clean. How's that? And then the two half orcs and man cannons are heavy, like balls.
By the way, your ship has like one cannon that like, so basically, I couldn't find the best textures for cannon. Like there was no like inserts for cannons or anything. I could not find them anywhere.
Do you have a picture of like a 3D sphere?
I could probably do something like that. Do it just like a temp holder. But basically, you guys have one cannon that you guys gotta figure out. You guys have a hole on each side, and you gotta figure out or you gotta move it to whichever one you want.
So that's why the whole half orcs are in charge of that.
Okay.
Right. So Tater and Kane are going to be the rowers, but in the meantime, they're going to kind of help out. Like they're going to be fillers, help out with the sails and all that other stuff.
Okay.
And then Stan obviously cleans the dishes. Sorry, that I'm not gonna change my stance on Stan. I mean, he crashed a boat. That's Russell's the navigator, and he crashes a boat.
He's not driving the boat. He's just telling.
Well, he gave bad directions.
Right?
Clearly.
So what does Blake do? I think it's the human that we had. What are we telling him to do? Balake?
They all just helped out with the ship,
Okay, well, Balake is in charge of sales.
All right.
Sorry, I'm putting all this in the notes so that way we know who does what. So that way, for like, hang on a minute, let me look at my notes.
Yep, makes sense.
I'm gonna make it public so you guys can see it.
All right.
I'm writing this all down too.
All right. So you guys are heading back to port. Is that what you guys are doing?
Yes, we're gonna head back to turn in the quest. On the right-hand side, you'll see where like the PCs, items, and all that. If you hit notes, I made it public so you guys should see it.
All right.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, it's fine.
Dungeons.
Wait, what is it under? I'm sorry.
Notes. On the right-hand side where it's like PCs, notes, items, classes, feats, all that other stuff. If you
Name
hit
of people
notes-
on ship.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah, that's what I was doing this whole time. Sorry.
Right, hey.
Cook.
All right.
Stan washes dishes. Okay, sorry.
All right, so you guys start sailing home, and it gets nighttime. I need somebody to make a perception check with advantage because Stu or the halfling. What's the halfling's name?
Shouldn't he be the one making the perception checks?
You are making the perception checks, but with advantage because what's the halfling's name?
Just
Halfling
told
number
us.
one.
A-Rod.
Yeah. Since Aaron's up in the crow's nest, you get advantage.
Is that perception?
Yeah, somebody helm the night for.
I'll do it.
Oh, he already got it.
20. 12. 20.
20 it is. All right.
So it's non-nat 20, so we should specify that.
Right.
So you guys make it through the night pretty uneventful. So it is a 2.5 day travel back to port. So
Yes, we can take a long rest during this time.
yes, everyone gets a long rest. I'll go ahead and boom it a rest. Long rest. All right. So then the next day comes. Someone make a perception check for this day.
I'll do it.
Yeah. I'll help him.
Oh, he gets advantage because of
Ooh, 14.
You guys woke up to the pretty morning early fog and dust, and as you see off in the distance, you see more storm clouds starting to creep its way back on. As you guys know, it is going towards the fall months, so it is becoming harvest time, and it's Pretty rainy.
Ooh, I like the. I'm gonna go see how Captain and the half orc are doing with the training.
All right. So as you make your way up there, you know, he's trying to explain. She's like, oh, you know, like she's not stupid, but she's not smart.
Where are you going? Oh, you're on.
So she's not, yeah, like I said, she's not stupid, but she's not smart. So she's like slowly getting in. He's kind of have to, you hear him. So you gotta do this, and then it leads to this, and you gotta make sure this.
I'm gonna interrupt him, and then I'm just gonna start like randomly pointing at stuff, and then saying that what things that she's supposed to do, like kind of interrupting his teachings, but not like giving the correct answers, but just kind of like the generic like workarounds.
Make a persuasion check.
Persuasion. 18.
She's like, oh, and kind of like realizes like what you're pointing at, and she's like, ah, and you know she's getting really excited and happy because
the thing that does the thing with the turning, and then
the thing and the thing and the oh and the thing, like kind of.
Say less words, make more sense.
I'm gonna wink at the captain and walk away.
Like the Talon just is like face palming, just like, oh my god, what did I get myself into?
A not crashed ship. That's what you got yourself.
He kind of mutters a few words underneath his breath as he hears that. All right. So it goes into night. Someone make a perception check for the night.
I'll do it.
All right. With advantage.
Oh.
18 for the first one.
Let me actually make sure it's perception.
Yeah, there you go.
Then we're gonna go with 18.
Roll perception, animal handling. Apparently, we caught fish.
I wasn't aware you guys
I
went
was just
fishing.
looking out to the sea, and these fish just jump on me. Like they
18
wanted
and
to
7,
die, and
so
they wanted
18.
us to eat them.
The storm doesn't rain, but you can see the clouds slowly, just gather above you, and off in the distance you do see lights to look to be another ship that are heading north.
We are heading south?
Yeah, you guys are heading
We're
south.
heading south because we were coming north. So this guy that's down here under the boat, by the beds, that has hair and a little dagger-looking thing, that's the halfling, right?
Yes.
He does a great job looking at stuff from underneath the boat.
No one's. I'm not in charge of putting people where they belong. That's your job. You're the captain.
No. Well, yes, I get. Well, we're all three captains. So we're co-captains with another captain who's not a captain, teaching somebody who's also not a captain. This ship's great.
Oh, you guys are gonna wreck this ship pretty soon.
God.
We're gonna forget to put gas in it. Damn it!
I thought the E said everywhere.
You put diesel?
We're gonna light a cigarette and the whole thing just goes up in flames. Well, shit.
A fireball just comes out of the sky and just poof. Alright, so the next morning approaches. It is still really cloudy, really gloomy, but it is the next day. You guys, from what you guys know, it is roughly your last day of travel. You might make it there before, maybe a little bit after nightfall. So I need one more perception check.
19.
Advantage.
With advantage, right?
Yeah.
Also
19.
Same roll twice. Alright, and
Quick, go to jail.
you start seeing, you guys, as you get closer to Ravensholm, you guys do see the other, you do see more ships coming out and leaving, because this is a trade route. You do know of the other empires and stuff like that are trade with the empire you guys are from.
Can I see like the ship that's leaving that we're closest to?
Make a perception check. Yourself, with just a straight perception check.
Alright. 10.
It's a ship with some sails.
Guys,
Do I recognize anybody on the trade route? By chance?
No, you wouldn't.
I'm gonna run up to the captain and the half-orc. Quick, get us close to that ship. It's a boat, and I want to know what's on it.
Piracy has begun.
Oh.
Not necessarily.
So the captain their Talon has learned to just point now at stuff, and Helga is doing exactly what he's pointing at, and somehow magically doing exactly what she needs to do. and
She's a natural.
Talon is confused, but he is thankful that you did that because now he's not just blabbling at some dumbass half-orc.
I'm gonna yell up at the halfling. Hail the other ship!
As you see him, kind of, he's got like a little flag up there, and he's like, "What do you want me to do?" He kind of just starts jumping up and doing some jumping jacks up there.
There you go. What's the flag symbol for hail?
A warning shot? Question mark. He replies down. You guys, so it's about. It's about 5 in the evening. You guys, you can see Ravensholm off in the distance, but you guys, you're a few miles. You're ways out.
Reyna, bring your. Is your lantern just a normal lantern, or is it like a shuttered lantern?
It's a hooded lantern, but I can.
Sweet.
I can put some lights up if you'd rather have that.
We're going to use lantern speak.
Do you speak lantern speak? Because I actually don't speak lantern speak.
Neither do I, but I figured rogues would, so...
I don't
You're
think
sneaky bastards.
Make an intelligence check.
Who, me or her?
Both of you.
Oh, sweet.
Because you've been on the shore, you've been on the island.
Oh, wrong one.
Oh, I'm sorry. I rolled a 13 for intelligence.
I rolled a 20 for non-nat for intelligence.
You rolled a perception check for.
So,
Well, no, I told him to roll a perception check earlier.
Yeah, that was a perception check earlier.
Way earlier.
So like what the lantern signals are for ships. You don't, Reyna, but Anchor, you do.
I'm gonna borrow your lantern, please and thank you.
Just like you borrowed my necklace.
You said it was okay and made me jump. You know what?
I was teasing. You
Just
gonna
gonna-
spin around in circles? Is that what?
I'm gonna toss your
Exactly.
silver.
And I'm gonna mage hand grab him.
Oh no.
Grab who? Who are you grabbing?
Yeah, he said he was gonna talk.
Mage hand can only hold 10 pounds.
I'm going to bed.
You're going to bed.
Yeah.
I'm not being a part of this scuffle.
All
I've
right.
been fighting over this
Toss your
necklace
10
the whole
silver
trip.
as I grabbed your lantern.
I'm just kidding around.
Oh, I still tossed your 10 silver. I felt bad. So I'm gonna signal the other boat.
All right.
I'm gonna have him come close.
That was your necklace.
All right.
that
So
helped
so
you
go
out.
ahead and make a performance check.
Oh God. I think this guy's drunk, Captain. I got a 5.
he is.
Yeah, he's drunk.
You see light signals coming back and forth as they just keep sailing past you, and like you because you know what the signals are, you read that they're in a hurry and they have no time to stop.
Do we do like a warning shot to him?
No, why would we attack them?
Let's shoot the
can
cannon
loot
from
him.
the opposite side.
Can loot him.
Well, I want to see what they got to sell. Like, they're not obviously going to sell everything because they're not going to find a good bid for it.
What do you mean
I want to
sell?
see
We're
what they
gonna
got.
take it.
They're in a hurry. What do you think they're in a hurry from?
I don't know. Shoot the cannon. Find out. We'll ask them directly.
Shoot the cannon.
How far away are they?
They're by now, if you guys are arguing and bickering, they're about
I would say maybe about 300 yards past you. You still have yet to turn the ship around.
There's no way we can catch them.
I'm gonna flash on the lantern like F you, kind of like, like.
Okay.
Hang on. See, my performance is better when I'm angry.
You dropped that lantern off the boat.
So I'll be back with the lantern later.
That lantern is gone. Sorry, Raina.
Oh, well, I'll just shoot, like, a firebolt in their direction.
No,
No.
no.
Why not? Well, okay,
My
so
pride is already broken. I need to buy a new lantern.
you threw away the necklace, you threw away the lantern.
did- No.
I didn't throw the necklace. I gave you 10 silver for the necklace.
Oh, I thought you said you tossed my something silver. I don't know. You were cutting out a little bit. 10 silver, really?
That's a gold.
I don't care. That's more than that. All right.
Okay, so yeah, you no longer have a lantern either, Raina.
Then you
So,
also owe me for the lantern.
Oh, I know this great
so
general
if
store
we're
that I
not
can go
going to-
borrow it from.
If we're not going to do anything with the boat, why are we still, or the ship? Why are we still?
Well, the whole time we're like still aiming to like dock, aren't we?
Yeah, you guys, by now night has fallen as you guys make your way back to the, you get to Raven's
So
home.
trippy.
I know, right?
Because it's like really bright on my end, and all of a sudden it starts getting dark, and I'm just like blinking, like, what the hell? I'm going blind.
Alright, so you guys make it to Ravensport. You guys dock the boat pretty well. You know, you guys got extra help now, so you're able to easily dock the boat.
Lower the anchor.
And they push you off the ship.
Next time, be
Change
more
my name.
specific.
I am Mr. Bloodstone to you guys from now on.
As you return, you guys see a carrier run up to the ship, and they ask for Raina. And she comes up. Is Raina here? I got a letter for Raina.
Raina, there's some weird guy stalking you.
I might be her.
It's a letter from Hupperduke.
And I'm just gonna like snatch it from him.
He hasn't even pulled it out yet. You guys are on the
I'm gonna still
docks.
snatch it.
Oh,
I'm
I
gonna still
figured
just
you, I
snatch all his
figured you
mail.
switched maps, but you haven't switched maps.
I haven't switched maps, no. If you'd like me to, I will. It's still incomplete.
Oh, well, never mind then. We'll stay on the boat and pretend we're on a dock.
Okay.
Quick, everyone on the dinghy.
I'm trying to throw the item in your... Boom. There's a... Oh, fucking Christ. Inventory.
While she's doing that, can I, like, hop on land? Or, well, we're on the dock, so I'm just going to start heading toward the general store.
Okay.
Oh. I'm following
Alright,
him.
you have a letter from Uncle in your inventory.
Okay.
So you choose to do what you want to do.
Let me.
So you guys make it to you make it back to the general store. Okay.
You said it was evening. Are they open?
Yeah, you can certainly check.
You know what? I'm just going to open the door.
It opens.
Okay, cool. I'm going to go inside.
She looks at you and she goes, "Hey, how are you doing today?"
I need a lantern.
Need a lantern. She goes, I got several, and she kind of points over there. Take whichever one you want. I know you'll bring it back.
You'll bring it back.
Little did she know.
No, I was
Kinda
actually,
laugh.
I'm actually going to buy this one, but I will take that one over there.
All right. Do you want the one that you see a few lanterns there? You see one that's like kind of like half-ass put together. There's glue all over it, and then there's one that's like a little bit better, like it's used nails instead of glue, and then there's a really, really nice one. She's like, which one do you want? They're all made right here in Raven's home.
Who made them?
I made the third one. You know, she kind of stutters there, and she goes, "My."
Roll insight.
The one with the glue
Yeah,
all
sure.
over
Go ahead and roll.
I want to see if she's lying. 16.
You can definitely tell she made the first one. She's like,
All right,
but
first off, stop making lanterns. Secondly, I'll take the first one and the last one.
what? 3 silver.
Yes.
What?
Hired.
Hello?
So I'm doing. I said I'm going to do the unspeakable. I'm going to pay her too.
She looks at the 2 silver. Okay. You know, because she's already afraid of you. You've thrown a hammer in her store.
Is there anything else that we need while at the general store? Like, I feel like every time we leave, we're going to forget something.
I would like to come along, so I want to.
Yeah, I'm
actually
gonna
buy
read my
something.
letter.
Alright,
and
so
I'm
what-
gonna
alright.
find them.
Well, that's what I'm talking to. I'm asking Trouse. Like, I feel like every time we come here, we forget something. Like, last time it was nails.
I'm gonna stock up on torches.
Alright, how many do you want?
Just 2.
Wait, why do I don't even... Alright, give me a second.
Oh, also, did you put the lanterns in my...
Okay, you take 2 copper off of your thing.
Alright. I would also like to buy the second lantern.
Oh, man. Before I leave, can I look at her and ask if the glue's flammable?
She goes, no, it's a special type of glue.
Can I see if she's lying?
Make an insight check.
16.
She's not lying.
Alright.
It's not the kind that you can eat.
Darn.
Speaking
So I
of eating,
read my letter and I'm with them now. Like I'm.
Okay, are you telling them what the letter contains?
Well, we're not on the boat.
No, but she met up with you guys.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm not done shopping yet.
Okay, you got
No,
a
I'm not
lantern,
right now.
and go ahead and add. You should have a torch, don't you? Already? Yeah,
How
go.
do I add a lantern?
I just added a lantern for you. You got a
Oh,
hooded
okay.
lantern.
Nice.
Torch. So now you got 12.
Oh no, I
Oh.
already.
Okay.
So I made it 10.
Okay. All right.
I need to buy. I want to ask her if do you sell any potions?
And she kind of looks at you.
Before she says anything, can I just hold up the lantern to Trouse's face and just kind of point at it that she made?
Hey, also, when you took out potions for them two, I had 3 in my inventory. Now I don't have.
You don't have any? Oh.
No, I should have one in my inventory.
Okay.
Yeah, and you took the one, you gave the one that you gave to me to Trouse, and so the only potion I have is the greater one that I found.
Okay.
We just dumped 2 of the potions out.
You hand it to me and I just look at it, just pour it out of the ground like my homies.
There you go.
Thank you, sir.
Yep. Still new to this. All
How
right.
much did the lantern cost me, by the way?
One silver.
Okay. So yes, do you sell any potions?
Yeet. She looks at the lantern that's being held in front of your face and kind of hangs her head. No. But
Do you know anywhere I might be able to find them? In town, in a store.
she goes, you can, the docks maybe, or, some of the trade ships, most of our stores, or most of goods like that would be found in the docks, in the higher up area of the town, because, most of our, income comes from the docks, so,
I see.
I'm going to toss her a gold piece,
okay.
and I'm going to ask her what's the good word. I'm looking for information. Why was the information of things like why the ship was in a hurry and like if anything has changed or what's gone down since we left. Just information.
She kind of she said there was a tussle at the docks. There was some guys shouting about a new or bringing back some sort of militia or some sort. Other than that, she can't really. That's as much as she's heard from the talk.
Also, in my inventory, that letter, is there a way to, did you make anything specific in the letter, or, because it doesn't have like an option to read it.
There, if press the dragon of the letter.
There's no...
yes there is. Do you see the dragon head next to the bag?
No, it's just a delete item.
So what you should
Down in the bottom corner, hit the there should be like a thing that says edit list to undo that.
Okay, my bad.
Alright, so then you can click the dragon's head.
What you can do is, like, when we get together and talk about it, if you want us to see it too, if you copy and paste everything, you can paste it in the notes and then share that note public.
Or just put it in chat.
Yeah, you can put it in chat too, but my chat bubble's kind of small, so I scroll up and stuff.
I don't know if I will right now. Do I have to? I don't have to.
It's up to you. You know?
That's what I thought.
Tross, are we done shopping?
No, not right now.
almost.
I'm not going to right now.
Alright, are you reading it while you're in the shop too?
No, I'm gonna. I couldn't figure out how to do it while I was out. So this was whenever I was out. Like I read it while I was out, and then I met it.
Okay.
Well, I was gonna say, like, I was gonna tell Tross that I'm gonna head to the tavern because I figure that's where Raina would be.
No, I'm actually going to. Are there any like post offices around here?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna make my way there.
Okay.
Alright. I want to find a weapons store, blacksmith or something like that.
Okay, easily enough. Do you ask,
Well, I'm asking the store lady.
yeah, that's what I was, Mary Gidd is her name. She goes, yes, the mast forge is on the other end of the docks, from where we are, and you can go there. He's a really good, he can get you whatever you need, and he's got some special stuff that he might be able to hook up, if you got the right amount of coin. He's done some work for me in fixing up the shop here, so he's really good.
So is he the one that made this third lantern?
Yes.
All right, I'm heading that way.
Alright, thank you. And I'm gonna toss her gold piece.
Okay.
And say, thanks for putting up with my friend.
She just made like a 3 gold day. Alright. So Raina, you're off to the post office.
Yes.
Alright.
First I'm gonna ask them because I don't have any paper. If they have any extra like paper, little place I can write my own little letter before I send it out.
Oh yeah, easily enough. They can give you a piece of paper.
I just need one paper.
So
Don't overcharge me.
you can do, if you don't want them to see what you're writing, you can do /WGM and then whatever you want to type out, or so they can't see it. If that's how you want to play it, or you can type it out so they can see it.
Do I have to do that like before? Like, do I send that first or do I send that with my message?
You do in chat before you type. You do /WGM, and then type your message.
Okay, I think it works.
It's all in one message, yeah.
Okay.
Alright, well, she types that out, and, she makes it to her way to the post office and is, doing her thing. What are you guys doing?
We're gonna go Is it that dude that made this lantern?
Okay. All right.
Were we given a name?
Yes, it is. She told you it was the Mast Forge.
Mask.
Okay.
So easily enough, following her directions through the town, you guys make your way through the busy and bustly docks area and make your way to the Mass Forge, and you see this building that looks like it's basically a small speed ship that has just been plopped down on the actual land, you know, and built into a forge. You know, you see the outside forge, and then
I'm gonna like grab Trouse on his shoulder, and if I had eyebrows, you could obviously tell that I'm like a little schoolgirl right now.
Alright, I'm gonna look around. Is there a store card or a blacksmith?
Oh yeah.
Somewhere?
There's a guy outside beating on an anvil and then putting, you know, he looks like he's making a sword. But you do see a door that so you're looking at this building or ship. You're looking at a ship. To your right is the back of the ship, and to the left is the front. And they've kind of like where the front of the ship, the bow like points out to, you know, they've built some like a overhang, you know, to kind of shade him from weather, and you know, as he's outside, you know, making weapons.
Can I walk up and like give him a hug?
Sure. You know, he's in the middle of, as you see him crafting the sword, and you kind of put your arms around it. He kind of backs up and looks at you and like sticks this scalding hot sword in your face and's like, back up.
I'm gonna lick it.
Okay.
Lick it.
For like
Roll for a lick.
I was gonna say make an intimidation check.
Not nat 20.
All right. He kind of like, oh shit, you're stoned. What do you want?
I'm so happy with your shop. It makes me so happy.
It makes most people happy too, and it makes me happy. Now back up.
No, I'm here to buy stuff.
Well, then go inside. The store is inside. If you got any special requests, tell the person inside, and she will bring me any request you have.
But you're the one that makes.
Side.
What's up?
I'm gonna heed his advice and go inside.
All right.
Something I don't know, Anchor.
I'm gonna ask him the history of the ship.
All right.
I'm gonna converse with this guy while Tross goes and does his shopping real quick, and I'm gonna head inside after.
Okay. All right. So you go inside. From what you see, there's.
I don't know if that did it, but...
Yeah, I got it.
You said it to everyone.
Yeah.
Oh, did I? Oh shit! I did it! Oh my god!
I'll pretend to not see it.
Oh,
Yeah, you guys didn't.
I know you guys see it.
You forgot to because you gotta do this.
I thought I did it, but I guess because I did what you told me, and
You gotta do that. Except without the dot.
Flash there.
Without the dot.
I thought I typed that. I literally thought that I.
Apparently not, babe. All right.
I swear I typed that.
So,
Alright. Never mind.
Oops.
Everybody gotta know my business.
I'm the neighbor looking at my blinds.
Right.
Okay.
So yeah, you go in there and you see all weapons, and you can see shields and armors just strung around the outside of this small ship. And you know, there's an old human lady sitting behind the counter, and she goes, "How may I help you?"
I'm like, hello. Do you buy and sell weapons?
What does it look like here?
All right, so I've got this this magic club from the Knolls, and I want to just drop it on the counter and be like, I'm looking to get rid of this.
Is that an actual weapon? Question mark.
I don't know. You put it in my inventory.
The glaive? Oh, club.
The club.
Okay, it is. Alright. She goes, ooh, it is very interesting. What are you looking to get with this?
Well, actually, I'm looking to custom order a weapon if what I need isn't in stock.
Oh, and what may that be?
I want a custom glaive.
A glaive.
Yes.
And what are you?
Finest one you can make or have.
And what are you looking for it to do?
What can you make it do?
Plus one?
Plus one. Are you a dealer of magic weapons?
Unfortunately, we do not enchant weapons here. We just craft them.
I see. Well, in that case, I would like it to be very, very sharp and very, very pointy.
Again, I can give you a plus one glaive for you. Alright. If you give us about... We don't typically do glaives, you know, as you can see. We got pirate sword... Not pirate sword, but sailor swords and you know, pirates are, you know... We don't want them here. But, you know, she kind of lowers her voice as she says pirates and stuff. But she says if I can give you... With this club that you're giving me... If you give me I'll give you 45 gold pieces and the new glaive that you
That's a sweet deal. Yeah, sure.
Okay, so she hands you 45 gold and gives you and says, "Come back in about a day. Well, tomorrow about this time. Yeah, it's about 8 or 9 o'clock in the evening. We will have you your glaive."
Thank you.
Yep.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Yep, because we will be closing here soon. So, but yes, tomorrow at about this time we will have you your glaive.
I'm going to walk at this point.
Okay. What you've learned is this ship, or this vessel that is on the ground has been, it was beached along the shores by a small crew, and that is what started Ravensholm. Is they ended up beaching their ship and they decided to make home here, and it was like their great ancestors.
I'm gonna like revere like the boat as I'm like inside. Like I'm not gonna like touch it. I'm gonna like want to touch it, but I'm not going to.
Okay.
But I'm gonna walk up to the lady.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tell her that I
You're cutting out.
Oh, sorry. I'm gonna tell the lady that I approve of the ship and the backstory.
Well, thank you, dear. My husband would be very proud, or well, very, very happy to know that somebody appreciates the building. If you only knew what it meant to our family.
Question.
Yes, dear.
So, you guys are blacksmiths, but do you enchant, or do you know someone who can enchant?
We do not enchant. Like I told the guy that was just in here. We do not enchant, but I'm assuming somebody in this town does. We don't particularly dazzle in the realm of magic. We just like very, very sharp swords.
Alright, I'm gonna hand her my my master key.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to ask her if she can improve anything on it, like image.
She kind of looks at it and she's like, wow, and she like runs her hand across the blades, and it's been chipped, and because you've been opening doors with it, she's like, I can have him sharpen this up for you and make it a little bit cleaner and polish it up and maybe put some leather bands on it for you if you'd like. +1.
Is that what's gonna get?
Yeah, +1.
Alright, I'll take it.
Alright.
How much do I owe you?
For that, it'll be about 20 gold. Can you do that?
Give her 30.
30? And she counts it and she's like, you gave me too much.
Yeah, but the upkeep on having this ship on land need more.
Whatever you say, kind sir. And she kind of scoops the gold off into a pouch. As you come back, it's probably he should be able to knock both of the weapon I just got and your weapon, and you should be able to have it back by tomorrow.
Before I leave, you said that there might be somebody here on land that does enchantments. Do you have an idea of where to?
You cut out. Where to what?
I said if you have somewhere to point me to an enchantment.
I don't know. I'm sorry. I can't at this moment. Magic is not very keen here in Raven's home.
Would your husband know?
No, he spends all day hitting metal, you know, playing with his sword.
I'm gonna go ask the husband on the way out.
All right, and he gives you the same answer. He's clueless. You know, he's been asked this question a million times, and he still doesn't.
And then I'm gonna leave.
Okay. He kind of just thanks for your business.
I'm gonna wink as I walk away.
All right. Reyna?
So I'm going to send it, obviously, and then I'm going to find them. Actually, no, I'm going to, while they're there, I am actually going to go to the tavern.
Okay.
That was my next.
Next. All right. So you guys.
I'm walking around the docks.
Okay.
You know, we do eventually have to turn in this quest. We should probably do that before the tavern. I think
Yeah.
Echo and I could do it.
I'm
I'll go
walking
there
around
for
the
the
docks, looking for the shadiest area I can.
This is the weird part about, like, this is the cleanest docks you've ever seen. These docks are really well kept, and there doesn't seem to be a very shady area. It seems like Ravensholm really, really prides itself on these docks. Like, it is their bread and butter. So they make these the cleanest. There's the most guards you've ever seen on docks. There's actually more guards on the docks than there are in the city.
The guards are probably the shady ones.
Where to buy illegal things around here?
Ask a guard.
Alright, I'd like to walk up to the nearest guard.
Alright.
And, good evening, sir.
What can I do for you? You lost? You need something? I saw you coming on that ship. Is there anything wrong with your ship? Like, what?
Oh, no, the ship's fine. I was just wondering, is there any, clearly these docks are some of the cleanest I've seen. You guards must clearly do some good work here.
The kids do a very good job at picking up this dock. We give them a gold a day, and they make sure all the trash is picked up. It's great. They feel like they really help out the community.
That's great. You don't have. It seems like you don't really have much crime here.
There's a crime on the south side of the city, but we don't discuss that here. You know, we fortunately are a different part of the Crown's Guard, so we don't have to deal with the trash that the south sides of the city
Well, I'll make
prevails.
sure to avoid. Well, thank you. Carry on with your work.
You cut out. All I heard was I'll avoid, and then carry on with your.
I'll make sure to avoid the south side.
You're headed straight to the south side, aren't you?
Definitely.
South side of Chicago.
I just had a thought. Can I, because of the docks, can I head to the place that would repair the ships when we're in dock?
Okay, yeah.
I'm going Sid Meier's Pirates, and I'm going to try to buy some cannons.
All right, easily enough. You do see like It's right on the edge of the docks. Like, so if you guys recall, there's the large staircase up to the actual market area and where actually the whole city is. And then you go down the docks, and then you head to the edge of the docks, and you do see what looks to be a small little, I guess the best way to describe it is a beach shack with cannons. There's just cannons lined outside, and it's just a little shack there, and he's just you see a human guy just sitting there with his feet up, smoking a cigarette, just chilling, reading through a book of some sort.
Sir, I would like to inquire about said cannons.
What kind you looking for? You looking for the biggest we got? Are you looking for a small one? You looking for speed? You looking for what you looking for?
I'm looking for one that works and shoots things.
Well, that's all of them. But the thing is do you want small cannonballs, big cannonballs? Do you want ones that are easy to move, and do you want ones that may possibly blow up but do a lot of damage? But what do you want?
All right, first I want to look at your cannons. Second, I want to look at some ammunition of some cannonball chains to take out the masts. And third, more cannons.
Okay. So you see, the first cannon you see is a very, very heavy duty cannon. It looks like it has the largest barrel of all of them. And then the second one you see is a very small cannon, but in a very narrow but longer. And it looks like the walls of the cannon are very thin, and it looks like it's made to shoot a lot farther. And these are different from most cannons you've seen. These actually have make an intelligence check for me.
Okay, because I'm proficient in the sea.
Sure. Yep. Go ahead and make with advantage.
Okay, thank you.
As you roll a natural one, I'm waiting for it.
12.
All right. You do see that the insides have these weird rotational carvings into them. Not necessarily carving, but treads.
They're rifled.
Yes, they are rifled instead of the traditional cannons that are just casted metal. Yes. Thank you, Echo.
I'm going to look at him, and I'm going to look at the guy, and my eyes are going to get wide. I'm not going to smile, but my eyes are wide, and I'm just going to point at the one with the long barrel.
All right, sir. Is that the one you want?
I want information currently.
This one is meant to shoot farther distances. It doesn't do as much damage because it is only a 4-inch cannonball that you would have to get. It does take a decent amount of powder to get that shot farther out, but it does shoot it farther, and it gives you a little bit of range. It does a decent amount of damage. It doesn't do any points to the big old. The big old.
About explosive rounds.
He points to big old Betty, right? And but it gets the job done.
So what am I talking price wise on this cannon?
He thinks to himself for a second. He's like, well, it is a very, very hard thing to make. If you come up with about 500 gold, I think I could give you the cannon, and then I could set it up on your ship and give you the proper equipment to make sure this works at maximum effectiveness.
Give me 2 of them for 250, and I'll have some people come and collect them themselves. I'm going to use intimidation on that.
All right, go ahead and roll an intimidation check.
They don't give me bartering to roll.
Mm-hmm.
Did you say investigation or
Intimidation.
I swear you said investigation.
Nope, I said intimidation.
17's my first one, and 13's my second, so 17. I don't know why I rolled twice, but 17.
Yeah, Now, you think I don't deal with ignorant assholes like you every day? Like, you really think that's gonna... Like, I mean, I'll give you a deal if that's what you want. I will give you the cannon, set it up for you, and give you some cannonballs for it, for 475 gold, if that's what you're looking for.
Well, I'm looking at sending my crew over here to pick up 2 cannons. And, I mean, I'm not even going to... I'll pay separate for the cannonballs, but I want 2 of these cannons for 250, and then I will procure them personally.
The problem is I only have one. I only have one. And...
Alright, well, then this one seems perfect for 250.
But they're worth way more...
I'm gonna look at him. Want to give him the really eyes? Really?
Have you seen a cannon like it?
Lie.
I'm gonna lie. Say yes.
Make a deception check.
Oh man, I'm not good in charisma, guys. 14.
Someone have stolen my idea. Is that so? Where have you seen such a cannon?
I lived with dwarves for my entire life. You don't think I would see something this sophisticated?
You know my supplier?
We probably were your supplier.
And he kind of looks at you. Go ahead and make one more intimidation check.
Do I get any kind of advantage or no?
No, it's just straight intimidation.
14.
Alright, you can have the cannon for 300, and we'll call it even. You can have someone pick it up, and everything like that, but that's the final price.
The final.
I can't remember the name of the on the map.
What can't you not remember?
Off character, I can't remember the name of my hometown. Because we couldn't pull up the map because last time for some reason it wouldn't load.
Yeah, here, let me open it up real quick.
Yeah, it was, I can't, fuck, what was the name?
Ragefall.
Ragefall.
Yeah.
If Ragefall was your supplier, then give this to me for 250, because I am the last of your supplier. What should I roll on that? Persuasion?
Yeah, go ahead and make a persuasion check.
Still terrible at charisma. Let's do it. 17.
Okay, you can have it for 250, and you can have some cannonballs.
I want chain balls instead of regular cannons.
Chain ball? Oh, see, this is a sniper cannon. It's only, but I mean, you can go ahead and make it. You can modify the cannon, and he hands you like a crate of cannonballs.
Well, see, like in cannons, there's the explosive rounds, there's the weighted rounds, then there's the chain rounds. The chains were meant for taking out their masts, so that way you don't do damage to the ship. So if you wanted to take the ship,
okay.
you destroy
Well,
the mast.
he says, okay. I don't have them made for this cannon because this cannon is mainly just to, distant shots. But
What if this is your supplier talking? What if put them in a shell, and then it shoots the shell, but the cannons are chained instead of the cannon? And then I'm just gonna raise my eye, like one eye, not the other one.
The eye, not your eyebrow, just your entire eye.
Yeah, because I don't have eyebrows.
I think we can get something. If you give me a week, you could take the cannon. I will experiment with testing out with another cannon.
I'll give you 20 more gold, so a total of 280 gold to give me those.
I don't have any on hand. I mean, I can experiment. I've never tried it, but
Well, that's 20 gold for the experiment, and so the next time we come back here, you should have some ready. Yes.
yes, that is. We can work that out. Yes, and you can have your men come and get to your cannon today.
I'm going to hand him a bag of gold.
All right.
280 pieces.
All
Okay.
of your money?
Essentially, I have 7 silver and 1 gold left.
Oh, man.
I'm all about this boat, yo.
All right. Make a What's your passive perception?
13 looks like.
All right. Decent enough. You hear. You hear talk about this militia that is being created, and you hear, talks of a militia around the docks, and like people are like, "Oh, what do you think of this?" And people are like, "Oh, it's
my
kind
head like a dog would. 'Cause I'm not sure if I have ears or not.
Okay. I mean that you just hear people, around the docks just mentioning it. You hear the crown guards laughing at it, and
All right, I'm going to take this information. I'm going to head to the dock, or not the docks, but well, actually, I'm going to head to the boat first.
okay.
I'm going to tell the 2 half orcs that they're procuring a cannon, and then I'm going to head to the tavern after that.
Okay. All right. Make your way to the tavern.
I'm going to toss 1 gold piece between the 2 half orcs to let them fight for it.
Okay.
That's the first time we've paid any of our employees.
Hey, I mean, get that shit done.
I'm gonna catch up to them and I'm gonna ask them if
The good old
Oh.
messed up bar.
oh yeah. I'm gonna ask them if there's any like quests or anything like that take any precedence right now.
Alright, so are we all meeting up at the bar?
Yeah.
You have to unlock our tokens.
Are they locked? Why are they locked?
Well, they were when we first started. Because we moved the bar.
Oh yeah. We moved the entire bar around.
There you go.
If this bar does not serve me drinks, literally the bar does not serve.
Yeah. All right.
I'm just
So-
coming into the bar.
Raina's already here. She's
Yeah.
she's been waiting here.
What's up?
Trust. Oh, whoops. Took your table. Oh. You pretending you don't know her?
Well, the question is, am I even here yet?
Are you here yet?
Yeah, I think I would come looking for
All right.
once I got my information. Oh, I took the table.
All right.
I'm gonna like ask them like if are there any quests of importance that we have to go on because
We have not turned to the quest in yet. I forgot
Okay.
about that.
well
you have to
that's
do
what I
that.
thought, but I was also
I do have.
rereading that message or that letter.
I have some awesome information. So, alright, here's my information. There is a blacksmith that has the prettiest, beautiful ship, backstory, everything on land here. And it's a blacksmith. It's gorgeous. You should see it someday. Tross saw it with me. He went with
Yep, it was a blacksmith.
Oh, yeah. I bought a cannon for the ship. Like a sniper.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a long barrel that has grooves in it, and he said that it shoots long distances. Totally trusted the man. Apparently,
Totally trust.
You didn't have him test it first. You don't even know if
Well-
it works.
I know it works because it came from my home.
Oh.
We were the ones that supplied it to him.
Is that true, or like was that just because you intimidated him? Like you said
Make
that?
an insight check. Make a deception. Are you?
No, I actually I rolled to see if we were. That's why I said if we were the ones. If you got your stuff from the rage,
Okay.
and then I rolled.
Okay.
That was my persuasion. If you got your stuff from Rageful, and that's why we took it down to 250.
Okay.
Before anything, can we like take a short break.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. After you guys get done role playing, whatever you guys want to, we'll take a break. So.
Well, let's pick this up after a short break because I gotta go back.
All right.
Yeah,
So
same
we'll
here,
pick
and
it.
I gotta go introduce myself to my drunk wife who just got home.
All right. We'll be back, guys.
All right.
I'm back. I don't know if anyone else is, but I'm back.
Yeah, I'm back.
Is that your pistachios?
No, it's fruit snacks. They're strawberry flavored fruit snacks from Aldi's, and oh my god, I opened the package and the smell of strawberries just, oh, it's so strong.
I'm back.
I'm back. I found food.
Me too.
Mr. DM is like snacking on fruit snacks in the microphone.
Yeah, I got bagel crisps, so I'm muting myself.
I didn't get any food.
I had 3 packs of fruit snacks, and they're all gone already.
So, like, how close is your mic to your, like, mouth? Just throw this out there.
About 1.5 feet.
1.5 feet? Man, it's like you're literally eating in front of the microphone. It's like you're opening everything in front of the mic. Well, there goes the bar. That's why it was locked.
You moved
No,
it?
I put it back. Don't worry, I put it back.
I was gonna say, I didn't see it move. So, Echo, Nick crashed the server. Because he rendered just too much.
Are you guys talking about your Minecraft stuff?
Yeah, he said he's making his way back to spawn, so it stops happening.
I have Minecraft, and I will join you guys.
Ooh.
I've just been on a Magic the Gathering kick, so I've been playing a lot of that.
Alright. So, we're back in the bar, and you guys are free to do what you please.
Well, we talked about the sexy boat on land, and the fact that I just nonchalantly was like, "Oh yeah, cannon." Oh, I sent the orc twins to go pick it up.
Well, I was gonna let you guys know that there is a quest of personal importance to me that you guys can go on it with me. My bad. The drink's done. Or not. But I do have to go at some point.
I'm gonna interrupt you for a second. This bar is literally always seen this pack. Like, those 3 guys, I feel like they're here every day.
What is this at the bottom right?
The stage.
I thought the stage was that chick.
Yep, and it's a dude now. The chick is in the room. Do you not see the waiting room? Technically, you couldn't see the waiting room, but I mean.
Oh shit! I moved the table. I meant to move the.
Roll a strength check to kick the table.
This brings back memories.
Like this just happened yesterday.
But so, what is this quest you speak of? Speaking of quests, we should probably go turn in ours.
Yeah. You should have probably done that.
What?
I have to go visit my uncle in Hepperduke.
Your uncle name is Humberduke?
That's the name of the town.
Your uncle lives in
He's
Humberduke?
in Hepperduke.
I've heard it. I've heard of this town.
He wrote me, and it's kind of my mission to get to him right now.
What exactly are the details of this quest?
Tell him the details. I'll be right back. We're gonna run to the ship.
Gonna what?
Run to the ship.
Okay.
You
I
gotta
gotta go
turn
get
that
the
quest
captain.
in. Wait,
But you gotta grab the
turn the
captain.
quest in.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm grabbing the captain and turning the quest in.
Okay. I am going to get him out of prison.
Like, you hired him a lawyer?
Really? No.
I mean, we made a lot of money. We probably can hire him a lawyer.
I don't. There's gonna be no need for a lawyer. I'm gonna get him out. So. It's sort of my fault that he's in there, so it's going to be me that gets him out.
You're turning yourself in, I see.
No. I don't turn myself in.
I suddenly have this Raven like twinge of like doing bad thing.
So you make your way back to the bar with the with the captain.
Well, he's
No,
turning the
I
captain
was-
to the lawmaster.
I was turning in the quest.
Yo, you guys aren't all gonna turn in the quest?
No, I'm gonna turn the quest in while they're chatting.
All
You
right.
can get the money and then split it with us in here.
I'm gonna turn. Well,
Yeah, we'll do that. Spent 300 gold on it.
and say,
Yeah, you still.
do you think we should let him do that on his own with all of
Yeah,
that
we're gonna
money?
run out. We're
Yeah.
on the tables.
Alright.
Are they just gonna run straight there and meet me there?
Yeah, yes.
So
Hold on, having to technical difficulties first. Okay. Hey, that person that was telling us about the quest last time, she's still here. In the doorway.
Still there.
tripped.
Hasn't left.
Still there.
She just died on the doorstep.
Still sitting in that chair.
That you kicked underneath
She
her.
covets the chair and carries it with it everywhere. This saved me.
oh my god.
Totally breaks character, but has anybody ever watched that guy breaking spaghetti over his head?
What? No.
Yes, because I shared it.
Probably why I was stuck watching it for the last like 5 minutes where you guys were talking.
Let's see the spaghetti video.
Anyway,
I'm at the
Right.
Lawmasters.
of importance. We're with you. We caught up to you. We ran.
Yep, we're there.
I have Captain whatever his name is that I haven't looked in
Talon.
the notes.
Captain Town.
Talon. Man, that's gonna suck because I love playing Talon in League of Legends and the name's spelled differently.
Well, is it open, first of all?
I don't know.
No, it is.
Log in.
It is night. It is.
That's fine. I have the key.
Oh no, I'm not. You are not breaking down the
You
door.
actually you don't because you gave it to the
Oh, it's true.
blacksmith.
Ah, crap! You're right.
Oh, thank God.
I'm gonna attempt to open the door.
It is
We can't
locked.
turn it into if nobody's in there anyway.
I mean,
We'll say
typically-
for this there, it is unlocked. You can go in. Give me a second. I have a map.
Ooh.
I was about to say, if it's locked and nobody's in there, who you gonna...
Yeah, how are we gonna get our reward?
Typically, there's somebody that's like that lives in the place.
Yeah, no, it's open. I was giving you guys shit.
We banged on the door long enough that someone came and let us in.
I'm sad that my key doesn't work because I don't have one right now. Wow, Travis, you are huge.
Who's spinning me around?
Probably me.
I moved you
Oh.
because apparently you're the only one that matters in this.
I know. I'm trying to get the fucking. Stop it!
That laugh though.
All right, there we go.
Oh, I'm tiny.
Hey,
I was about to say, we're just gonna be out here, Trouse. You go turn it in.
Hey guys, walking through this door casts enlarge on you.
you should have the captain with us, by the way.
Yep, I'm getting there.
Okay. I'm not
too
telling you
fast
how to
for
do
'em.
your job or nothing, Mr. DM.
Captain.
I'm gonna do the non-piratous thing that I could. I'm gonna knock on the door.
Wow.
Before you break it down.
No one answers.
Well, then I'm going to step it up to outlaw, and I'm gonna open the door.
All right, it opens.
All right, I'm gonna walk inside.
All right, you walk inside and you see the same old human lady.
Lazy bastard.
I mean, I'm trying to find a fucking token.
Wait, how is she lazy?
Because she didn't answer the door. Be nice.
Maybe she don't want to.
If there's a sign on the door that says "Please walk in," then maybe.
I mean, it's not like you go knock on the door to the back.
And she says, "Oh, welcome back, guys."
That makes sense. You don't knock on the door of a bank. You just take their money.
Oh. Do you want to come in right now? You're just gonna stand
Pirate,
up.
pirate kicked in.
Sorry. No, I kind of like it out here. It's beautiful.
Just gotta hang out. I'm gonna like clap him on his shoulder like we're best buds. And be like, "Hey, we saved, or at least what's left of this guy." They also decided that they were gonna work for us for 6 months.
He goes, "Yes, we owe them our lives. They saved us." And she goes, "Oh, good to know. I will go get the lawmaster." And she kind of scurries off.
I'm gonna glare at him and be like, "More enthusiasm."
Do like the side kick, like the ankle kick.
There you go.
She comes back with the lawmaster. He goes, "Oh, Captain Talon, glad to see that you are alright. How about the crew? How about the rest of the crew?" They're alive, thanks to them, and we owe them our lives. So we're gonna work for them. You know, they give us a home and a ship to call home again, since the Annabelle Lee is no longer with us." And she goes, "Oh, I'm sorry about that. Well, I'm glad you're okay." And she turns to her secretary and goes, "You can pay these folks and send them on their way." And she pulls out she scurries off again. And she goes, "I hope it wasn't too much of a trouble to save them."
It's all right. Stu is working in the kitchen.
No, like make them think it was really difficult, so they'll pay us more. We all died.
I lost an arm.
Make a deception check with a disadvantage because you clearly didn't lose an arm.
No, this is just a rock we glued on with some.
Hey, and I'm gonna pull up the lantern and put it on the table. Use that.
Pull up the what?
The
Lantern?
lantern. I use that glue. Do I still get a disadvantage?
I glued it back on.
Yes, still disadvantage.
Deception.
Yes, deception.
13.
It's still not bad. She kind of goes, "Well, I hope you can fix it." And she's kind of
like stare at her in her eyes, like all serious, like I'm like rock. and I'm just gonna like hand her my arm.
Just take off your arm.
Yeah, just take it off and hand it to her.
She kind of just, well, glad you're okay, Mr. Talon, and will be right back with your money and kind of gets.
By the way,
out.
I couldn't do that before this quest.
She comes back.
Did you run off with your arm?
Probably.
No, she dropped it on the counter.
Yeah, I learned as a pirate, if you hand people body parts, they're just like, yeah, okay, cool, whatever, I believe you.
She puts a pouch of gold on the table. It is exactly 500 gold.
Ooh.
And she goes, "You do amongst what you want." And you know,
pay us in weird numbers for the three of us.
Yeah. Okay.
you got a crew to pay, don't you?
Sure.
Yeah. Well, we can each take 160 and then use the rest of the remaining 20 to pay the crew.
Yeah, I guess we'll do that.
What about the 150 we gave you for the crew?
Yeah,
I mean,
totally
more-
work for the crew, because cannons
Yeah.
need crew.
We already gave them that. This is a bonus for so job well done. Yep.
Okay, you can go about your day. And she kind of shoves you off. And as you're walking out the door, a seal anchor catches your eye, and you see this on the wall. I'm gonna throw it in your inventory.
Oh,
Just
you have
see.
to tell me the letter it starts with.
Yep. It just says it's a recruitment letter.
Recruitment post?
Yes.
Lied to me.
Whatever. You guys can all read this, so I'm just gonna go ahead and.
Oh, I was going to read it out loud.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
We are looking for fit quotations members to join our brand new brand, as in like company brand, not like brand new private militia. Make your way to Cliffhang, where we subside. We need strong fighters to help the Empire keep safe. Any folk interested, make your way to the Hanging Pub and ask, "Are the ogres upon us?" Envoy of the Dwarf Battle Ragers.
Seal. The seal.
Seal on it.
Yep.
That son of a bitch. I'm gonna get angry. I'm just gonna storm out. I'm gonna like toss it over. Like, well, no, you said I saw it on my way out.
Yeah, you saw it on your way out. As you turned around, you saw it next to the door.
Yeah, I'm gonna like.
Oh.
So I have to buy a sound card for my computer.
Oh. I have an old sound card somewhere. But anyways, alright, we're back live. We're good.
Okay. So I'm gonna head to the ship. I'm like grabbing the captain by the shoulder, and we're just gonna head on out.
Alright, you guys make your way back to the ship.
I'm on a
Whoa,
boat.
whoa, whoa.
What?
Where are we going?
To
I'm
the-
gonna ask Anchor. Where are we going?
Yeah, I'd like to know that too.
Where is it that you needed to go?
Well, I'm gonna ask the DM. Specifically in this letter, you mentioned the city of Weldon.
Mm-hmm.
I did not find that on the map.
Oh, because I added it. It's the bottom southern town on the map.
Are we able to pull it up again?
You can pull it up in images, but here, let me get you guys the
So
updated.
it's like that thing by the mountains down there.
Go-
Below the South Bulwark, that one?
Yeah.
So Ragefall is below South, or that's North Bulwark.
Here, let me-
So-
No, this is the total opposite way of Ragefall.
So
That's right.
I gotta figure out where we're going. Let's see
Oh,
the
that's
letter.
right.
Pub. Hang. Oh, I know where Cliffhang is. I see it. Got it.
Okay.
Re-
So what did that paper say?
Here's the new. He read it out loud. Here, the new map should be loading.
Yes, I did read it out loud in
And he
anger.
took it. He took it. Yeah, he took it off the wall. The new map should be loading with the updated town names. It's just only one town, because I still can't come up with other names yet.
Well, I mean, it's pointless to name things. We haven't been there yet.
Yeah.
And I mean, and then at that point, it's like, you know, we'll just kind of name whatever we want, just like AA Ron.
Latte.
Yeah, right.
I need to make my way to Hupperduke, mountains there, and then make my way down to
Okay, so she needs to go to Hupperduke, and you need to
I
go
have
to
to Cliffhang.
Cliffhang.
So
Opposite direction.
What was your question about the letter, Raina?
that was it. That was it.
Which was what?
It was supposed to be in the,
The
front of
direction.
the question. The new city where it was at.
Oh.
The city that you mentioned. So
Based on what you told me, Raina, the direction that we need to go is opposite of where you need
Right.
to go. And it does not
Well-
utilize a ship. We can use the ship to get to Weldrin,
mhm.
but...
No, knowing your Weldon does not have a port big enough.
Yeah, that's right.
We're back live again.
Yay.
Motherfucker, piece of shit.
And cut.
All right. Well,
I was
before
gonna say we should go to Cliffhang. We can do like a sweep around. You can do your quest thing at Cliffhang. And then
I'm gonna explain why that I feel like we need to go to Cliffhaven to free your uncle.
well, you don't know about that yet. You
No.
weren't in the
Free the
bar.
uncle?
You don't know about him because I told him whenever.
Well,
You
I
were
was
not.
there for the
You're
beginning and then I left, right?
I don't think you knew.
No, you didn't hear anything about
You have
freeing her
no
uncle.
idea where she wants to go.
He can
Also,
read my
this makes it
mind.
even better. So, I'm just gonna stop and I'm gonna ask you, like, where do you need to go? Because you said something about receiving a letter and I had to turn in this quest.
So, you mentioned that you go to Cliffhang, but I need to go to Hupperduke. My uncle is in prison. I have to get him out. And it's pretty much my fault that he's in prison, so it's gonna be up to me to get him. So,
Remember, you're wanted in Hupperduke.
I know.
We don't know.
I know
that.
this.
No, I'm letting her know that.
I know this. So that's why I'm like playing in my head what all I could do.
Well,
Hopefully.
remember what the letter said.
Yes, I know this, but I know some people in Weldrin, which is very far south. I'm talking like
That's at least
yeah.
a couple weeks.
Yes. The only reason why I am putting this of personal importance because it's not like time sensitive. It's just it's my fault. I have to do the quest.
So this is something that you're honor bound to do, but it's not sensitive, like time.
No, but it is something that I'm not gonna put it off for months and months.
That's fine. My backstory. My entire family was wiped out at Ragefall. I'm the last surviving dwarf at Ragefall. Granted, I mean, off character, I'm technically not a dwarf, but to me, I see myself as a dwarf because I was raised by dwarves. But I'm just going to refer to myself as a dwarf every time. But I'm the last surviving dwarf at Ragefall, and I found out that I am the last surviving of the Bloodstone lineage, which is Paddle Rager, as you saw, as the spikes that pops out when I, get to my happy place. So that boss guy that we killed, that where I like squeezed him to death with my hugs, yeah, that's what we do. But there's somebody claiming to be part of that.
The map is fixed now. It should be updating soon.
So somebody claimed to be part of that, part of my lineage, and I feel like someone who's behind bars is not necessarily that important, but I will put it up to a vote that I feel like we should definitely go in.
Well, I'm
and then
saying we
Humperdinck.
should go there first because
Cliffhanger.
it's going to take a little bit of time for me to figure out how I want to go about going into Humperdinck because they really don't like me there.
How about this? Once we get to Cliffhanger, we try to find some of the shadier areas and talk about information.
Hire a lawyer.
Okay.
Mr. Goody Two Shoes over here.
We sacrifice this monk. As a,
Monk can dress up as a lawyer then.
yeah, we ask for information about the
What is my
shady parts of
persuasion?
Humperdinck. I mean, you're from Humperdinck?
I am from the mountain around Pepperduke.
You should be
Not really
kind of
from-
familiar of the shadier areas, right?
Hmm?
Like if we were walking in the Ragefall right now, I could tell you any and all nooks and crannies of all the hidden and non-hidden, like shady and non-shady stuff.
Well, I'm just figuring out how to go about hiding. Since one, I'm 7 foot tall, and two, I don't have a way to really disguise myself unless I put on any
So
visible features like a hat or something.
Just
Your
put on
hometown
everything.
isn't like filled with more of you.
It's not really the like central city of Pepperduke that I'm from. I'm from like nearby in the mountains, so I'm not from the city per se.
Alright, so then
I
maybe people to have a distraction.
the
And-
only people or the only ones I know of that are like me are my family, which I don't see.
Okay. I say we just give you an overcoat and tell everyone that you're just 3 gnomes in an overcoat.
If you want, we will hire another gnome and throw him on my shoulders, and then we will like reveal that there's a gnome on my shoulders, but nobody knows that it's me. Therefore, they will have to take us on our word.
Solid plan.
I'm with this guy, Truss. All right, Cliffhanger.
Yes, Jay, by the
Well,
way.
before we go anywhere, we have to wait until tomorrow to pick up our weapons.
That is right. I don't have my key. I will feel awkward going to doors.
So while we're
So you
talking
guys,
about-
yeah, okay. I'm sorry to interrupt.
while we're talking about backstories here, I'm not gonna go like too far in depth. So since you kind of went a little into, I'll tell you that. So the whole reason why my uncle is in prison right now is wow. We were on this adventure, he would call it, and we were trying to be seriously though.
What?
We can hear that. We were being stealthy. We were trying to, just go about not being seen. And thing happened. He was caught and I wasn't. I kind of did it for us. And I was able to make a getaway, but he wasn't able to.
I'm gonna look at her and I'm stealthy with quotations, and then nod my head like I completely understand.
Well, it was like a mutual thing here. We both weren't that stealthy. So
I don't need to ask
We-
any more information, but family means everything to me. So therefore, I want to get this Cliffhanger thing done so I can beat the shit out of whoever's
And
falsifying
this
mine.
is why I'm making it my mission to do this, because when my parents kicked me out, he became my father pretty much.
I am instantly fawning over her, like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Well,
Oh
let's
my God.
hurry."
No,
we have to wait.
I'm
We have to
constantly
wait, but
telling you
sorry.
now.
You're all friends.
I'm constantly telling you now that we can go to Cliffhang before we do this.
Any moment in our trip, if you decide that we need to go to Hupperduke, I am on board. Let's fucking go see your uncle or my grandpa or whatever the hell he is. I have family.
I just shoot him with glare.
I'll do anything, my friends.
You know, my backstory isn't as important as yours, but this is something that is personal to me that I'm going to take care of, and I'll take care of it whether or not you guys find some other.
You consider me a friend, so therefore you're more important than me right now.
I walk away.
All right, you guys make your way back to the ship eventually, and you guys take your rest for the night.
I'm gonna stand outside the pub in sentry mode. Scrape everyone out.
While it's nighttime, can I head to the south side of town?
Sure. Yeah.
All right. Tell me what I see in the south side.
Make a perception check.
15 plus 5, 20.
Nice. All right. As you get more out of the away from the docks, you see that buildings are pretty very unkept. You know, it's not like there's not a lot of money here. You can see that most of the money in this city has been put into the docks and the area around the docks. So these houses, as you're getting, they're not falling apart, but they're not well kept. And you can see where before it was nice stone paths has now become dirt and muck, and you can clearly see how poor this area is, and you see shady figures in the alleys behind houses, and you see areas around that just don't look the nicest place.
Are there any guards about?
You see a couple walk in the streets. You don't see. There's definitely not as many as there were in the docks.
Do I see any guards like talking to each other, like having a conversation I could kind of eavesdrop on?
You as you're kind of just trying to blend in, you see two guards that are on their rounds, and you hear them bitching about how they're stuck in the shithole of the slums of the Raven's home, and like why do they get the shit end of the stick, and they're sick of this shit, and they wish they're hoping for a promotion here soon for putting up with this shit for as long as they have.
Okay, well, I want to look around because magic in this town seems to be rather on everyone we've met so far seems to avoid it. So I'm wondering if it's illicit. So I want to look around here for anyone involved in that sort of thing.
All right, I mean, I wouldn't say that like magic is banned in Raven's home. More of it's just the everyday common folks don't really dabble in magic. Magic is mainly kept for the higher ups of the empire, or at least in Raven's home, but
Okay.
you can go ahead, make an investigation check with disadvantage because you don't know where anything is.
Investigation, not intimidation.
Oh, a natural 20 and a 5. Oh, it's so upsetting. So what'd you roll?
8.
8. You're just kind of wandering the streets, and you can't really tell if there's magic going on because it's
Okay,
dark.
well, I was hoping this would be more of a black market type area, but I guess it's just slums. So I'm
That
gonna
you
head
can
back to the ship.
that you can tell. It's just slums.
Yep. So I'm gonna walk back to the ship while loudly saying, "Boy, I sure hope I don't get mugged out here."
I'm gonna mug him.
Yeah, I'm gonna run out.
Kidding.
You see his Anchor's body
Bite.
just kind of you just see Anchor's body just come out of the muck of the ground just right in front of you, and you just headbutt you kind of thing.
I'm gonna smack him with my staff.
No, but all right, you make your way back to the ship,
Okay.
and
Well, that's it for me.
anybody else doing anything exciting? You're sentry moding outside the pub.
Yep.
I'm not chilling in the pub. I'm gonna chill by a tree or something. Lay on the ground next to the tree.
Well, I'm heading back to the ship.
All right, there's like one tree in the center town that's just kind of just sitting there dying. It's the only tree there.
I'm sitting by the dying tree. On second thought, I'm gonna get up.
How many crew members do we have?
A lot.
A lot.
8, I believe.
8? I'd like to pay each of them 2 gold
Okay,
out of the
2, 3, 4, 5,
there you go.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
I'm giving them 2 gold. Yeah.
Bless you.
The group gold.
Okay.
That'd be 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
We actually have like 10.
Oh, we have 10. All right.
Yeah, we've got like quite a bit. Like group gold.
Yeah. We got
Keep
258
paying
after I
us
paid
like
them.
weird numbers. So like between 4 of us, it would make sense, but then like 5, or like 3, they're just like, we're gonna pay you 500. We're just like, I'm off. Like really?
Or like 167.
All right. So I pay each of our crew members 2 gold.
All right. You know, they're happy. They go out and, you know, get drunk and have themselves a good old time while they're in.
That cheap stuff.
Are they going to get drunk in the tavern that I'm standing in front of? Or
Yes.
am I gonna like deter them? I'm gonna have judgy eyes in my sentry mode.
See, they can't afford the pub that they can't afford the Broken Mass pub, so they, kind of make their way towards the slums for the mud ale, as they like to call it.
Next time I'll sentry with high five mode, so that way my hands in the air, so anyone who walks by high fives.
I will make my way to the ship as well.
Okay. Alright, so you guys easily enough sleep through the next day. You guys wake up, you get some breakfast.
Conveniently, my breakfast is at the tavern.
Do you even need to eat?
No, I don't. I really don't. But I'm there anyways. It's where all the news happens.
What are you guys doing about this day?
Well, I'm
I'm
heading
gonna
to
go get
Washington.
my key.
Alright. What did you guys do with the horses?
That's a good question.
Didn't
What did you
we-
do with the horses?
Did we just kind of give them back whenever we came back in?
Well, we rode into town on the horses, and then we never said anything
I'm
about
fairly
them.
certain we just got off of them in the middle of the town and they're roaming around.
That basically. So they're mascots now.
We're very negligent animal owners.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna go borrow some paint and then paint on the mascots, like the rolling. No.
Hmm. I'm gonna go to the general store.
Okay.
I'm gonna go retrieve my key.
You and Echo, okay, we'll do hers first because you guys gotta wait till later in the day. So, you make your way to the general store?
Yes, I'm gonna skip. Get my way there.
You just see this 7-foot tall,
Firebolt?
furbog
sorry.
Furbolg
Fire.
just skipping and jumping. She's jumping like, you know, a good foot, 2-3 foot off the ground, and she's just skipping her way and like pushing her way through everybody, making her way. She has to duck to get into the
Oh, I know.
general store.
I was thinking Firebolt.
All right, what are you doing? She's like, oh, and looks up at you and's like, what are you?
What are you?
A human that doesn't have fur.
Well, I'm not a human, and I have fur.
What can I do for you?
Judgy. And I tell her I'm a Furbolg. I'm going to buy. I had it written down.
A fur bulge?
Bolt. Bolg.
Whatever. I just want your money.
I want to buy also, since my lantern is gone, I want to buy your nicest lantern.
Well, unfortunately, there, dear, some rock figure and monk-looking guy came and bought up all the lanterns I had yesterday.
You thought the cannon was like offset, like, yeah, oh yeah, and there's a cannon. Like, totally forgot about the lantern.
I'll buy some torches. I have it.
Okay, they're 1 copper a piece.
Give me 10 of them.
Okay. And she gives you 10 torches. Gives you a whole bundle.
10 copper is what, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna take it out. I can't think of it. Why? Now, I know that we have the maps and stuff, but are you gonna make, like, are we gonna make it to where we buy maps in general?
I mean, if you need to buy a specific map, but I don't have any other specific maps created.
I'm gonna ask her, are there any specific maps I could...
Well, I mean, right now I'm fresh out of maps, but, occasionally we get a map of the trade routes that get, you know, like if somebody drops, needs some money real quick and it sells me a trade route map. But other than that, right now I am fresh out of maps.
Ask her in a shady voice.
When... I don't want to tell her, when you get one, give me a call, but is there a way I can get one reserved?
I can hold any maps I get for you. I think that's possible.
How often do you get them? How long?
Not very often. Maybe a month, maybe 2. With winter coming in, maybe I might get 1 or 2, but
Do you know anybody I can get them from?
just sailors, really. I mean, those are the people that make them.
Right. All right. Yeah. I'll get one reserved. Just in case.
All right.
I mean, I'm not gonna wait.
Thank you for doing business. You big furry friend.
Raina. And I'm gonna.
Raina, and she kind of
Ask
shakes.
to borrow stuff.
What is he whispering at me?
Mm.
You should ask to borrow stuff.
Why would I borrow
Caw.
All right. So
No,
by this time it's
you have your chance of-
mid-afternoon. You guys make your way over to the blacksmith, and you're watching as they Troust, you go in, and she goes, "Oh, welcome back. He ended up finishing your glaive early for you." So
I'm admiring the boat before I go.
all right. She'll go ahead and hand you. I just added it to your inventory.
your new glaive.
Oh, I'm gonna add those torches in.
I'm gonna head on in.
All right. Do you have to remove your? You didn't remove your +1 glaive, or no? You never got rid of it.
No, I
Are
didn't. I sold her the glove.
yeah. Are you gonna get rid of it?
I don't have. Is this one better? How much better is this one?
+1.
Is it? It says +2. 1d10 +2.
Mm-hmm. Sure. It's what I gave you. It's what I gave you.
That's the same as the other one I have right now.
Oh.
Yeah, totally. +1. +1.
Oh, here. Hold on. Here. Let's get rid of your other glaive. And items. Glaive +1. Oh, it's
As he's
refined
doing this-
glaive. There it is. Okay.
Yeah,
As
I mean,
he's
I
doing
see
this,
it
he's
in my
like, Jesse.
inventory.
Actions.
I
Glaive.
was hoping the damage would be a little bit better.
Yeah, it's 1d10 +2. That's a +1.
Oh, was the old one just a +1?
The old one was a yeah, it was +1. Yeah.
Okay. I guess it changed it for both of them.
I don't know.
Whatever. I'll take it.
All right.
Jesse.
Do I get any gold for the old glaive?
She gave you 45, for your old. She'll give you. She's like, I can give you 10 gold, or hold on, let's see what a glaive is even worth. Yeah, I'll give you 10 gold for it. It's pretty beat up.
Fair enough.
All right,
I'll take that.
all right,
Thank you very much.
all right. Travis, you're still orgasming over the ship.
You mean anchor?
Yeah, anchor.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Totally me. No, I said I was gonna walk inside after you started his transaction.
All right. Well, how you doing there, friend? He's just now finishing up your axe, and it'll
Good.
be.
In the meantime, I would like to sell these the spear that I have and this trident. I have 4 tridents, by the way.
Okay. She's like, how many spears do you have?
Oh, I'm sorry, I have 1 trident and I have 1 spear. Sorry, I have 4 javelins.
She's like, it's a very unique trident. I can
Wait.
give.
How unique.
I mean, tridents aren't an everyday used weapons of sailors, so yeah, they're unique. They're not special, but they're unique.
I'm gonna hug it. I'm gonna offer the javelins instead. I have 4 javelins and 1 spear.
Javelin. I can give you a gold piece for all of that.
1 gold for 4 javelins and 1 spear.
Yes, the spear is pretty beat up, and javelins aren't worth much.
Do you know what people that I have killed with this spear? I'm sorry, javelin. I have killed and retrieved multiple things that I have no idea what they were, but I think they're like eel something.
Make a
And-
persuasion check, because you didn't use javelins at all.
I used 1.
Hmm.
I had it marked. Yes, I had it marked when we started because that was one of the first things I did. Is I threw a weapon and then ran in. I didn't rage right away.
Okay. Well, make a.
8.
Well, sir, I don't want to know about your misdoings, but 1 gold, and I'll give you an extra 5 silver. And
Sold.
Well, good doing business with you, and kind of puts the gold on the counter for you.
I nonchalantly grab it.
If you want to go, you can go watch him, but don't touch anything. He's pretty anal about his workstation. That'd be great. You can go outside and watch him, or you can browse the shelves, whichever one. I heard you saved the Captain Talon.
Yeah, I mean, save is a loose term?
Rescued?
We'll go hired. Let's just go with that. Like, he was needing a job.
All right. Because word traveled fast in this town especially about Talon. He's a very well-known captain.
He picked up on the half-orc we hired, so that's good, I guess.
That's good. Well, I hope you have a great day, sir, and enjoy your new...
Wait a minute.
Yes.
You know a little bit about Talon. You should give me some information.
I just know he's a very well-decorated captain of Ravensholm.
How decorated? Like, how many ships, like, crashed on shores decorated?
I am not aware that he crashed any ships on a shore, but I mean,
How many times has he been saved?
this would be the first one. And I thought you said that was a loose term.
I mean, I'm throwing that out there as a loose term, but I'm just saying. I mean, if somebody has to use the word save or hired or whatever on Talon, I want to know how many ships.
None that I know of. But he's a very well-known and decorated in a good way. Like, he typically was responsible for carrying very valuable cargo.
What kind of cargo? I'm going to slide her a piece of gold.
Well, thank you for my money back. I just know he worked with the Empire very closely and was very well known. And most of his crews, he's had the same crew for a very long time, and typically nothing bad happens to him.
This is good information to have. Thank you. I'm going to slide her 11 pieces of silver.
Okay.
Have you given her all of your money?
Nope, I still have 160 gold.
Oh, okay.
That's why I don't like loose change, so I just handed her my silver.
All right.
It's
Thank
like
you.
pennies in your pocket.
Yeah. Keep us running here.
And then I'm just going to, like, sit down Indian style, waiting for my key.
You sit and wait for about an hour. She goes, it is ready for you, and you know, anchor, inventory. Jesus, you have literally barely anything, unlike them.
Wait, are you talking about, like, inventory stuff?
Oh no, you have a shit ton of shit. Oh my god.
Yeah. I got a lot of stuff,
I was
man.
about
I
to
still
say, that
have
doesn't sound
I
like
still
that.
have shit that I have to give to her.
All
Shit,
right.
I'm turn. Oh man, I should have sold the club. Not that. Whatever, hang in.
All right, so it's refined great axe in your thing. Do you want me to name it to the key? Rename it to the man.
Refined great key. And then parentheses axe. I know what the hell I'm using. There we go.
All right.
Did I by chance ever find anybody that does enchantments, or
No.
will I find that in Cliffhang?
You make a history check.
I have an 8.
The only place you really know of that you've ever known would be your hometown, or home city.
Oh man, I'm so great at doing this stuff. I'm the last of my hometown, so obviously I'm the best.
All right. Anything else, guys? I mean, what are you guys up to?
Does the
wanna-
blacksmith sell rope?
I'll give you rope if you want rope.
Sure, I guess.
Do you want hempen or silk?
I'll take the hemp. I've got one roll of 50 feet.
I'm gonna give him a 50 feet rope of hempen.
Okay, can you? Is there any way like you can open up his inventory and drag something from your inventory
Well,
in it?
I already have one of those, so I just
Just humor me though. See if you can drag it and see.
Oh, let's see. Hang on. Hempen. Let me find it.
Well, no, just from your inventory, open up his player card and your player card.
How do you open up someone's player card?
Click on their name.
No, I can't open a player card, but I dragged it to him, and then in the chat it says Troust, Rope Pimpin' D.
I don't see that on my end.
I see it. I don't know if it worked though.
On the chat screen.
Yeah, I don't see anything.
I don't think it did anything.
Oh, anchor. There we go.
Oh, I just clicked his text.
Oh.
Yes. So it did not give him.
Okay,
anything.
yeah. So yeah, just remove it from your inventory and add it to yours.
Oh, wait, hang on. Create, delete, minimize, close. Okay. So, yeah, I'm gonna delete it.
Okay.
I'll just add another
Yep.
one.
Yep.
Cool.
Yep,
Now I
you
got
just
100
add two
feet
to
of rope.
yours.
I'm sure that'll come in handy. Alright, I think I'm all set.
Before we embark on our quest, can I stop at the tavern one more time?
Sure.
I would like to do that as well.
All right. You guys make your way to the tavern. Raina, are you joining them?
Yeah, I'm so fun.
I mean,
Okay.
it's no fun to join us sober.
True.
All right.
I'm gonna go up to the barkeep. I'm gonna lean on the counter and I'm gonna toss her a gold piece.
Okay. And she goes, "Thank you, my dear."
The only gold piece that I physically paid in this tavern.
Okay.
And I'm gonna ask for information because the taverns actually our second best information.
Information about what?
I need somebody who can enchant items.
Well, you're gonna have to make your way down. That, as far as I know of, there's a really good enchanter down in the capital. Other than that, there's probably some, enchanters that don't work for the Empire that are in other towns of the Empire. But they're
And those towns would be another gold piece.
possibly Cliffhang or I forgot the name of the towns.
That town, that sounds great.
Breakneck Point, maybe Hupperduke.
All right, thank you.
Yeah. You have
How
a
many
great
people
day.
are in the bar right now? Is it the same 3 people who sit in the bar?
There is it's about, there's probably about 10 to 15 patrons in the bar.
All right, so if I were to pay for drinks, like around on the house, how much gold would I have to pay for 15 patrons?
2 copper per person.
And that would equal 15. So 10 would be.
It'd
Yeah,
be
math
30.
is
It would be 30 copper, or 3 silver.
Gosh, when
So-
I paid for your
I-
drink
I'm-
for the day, it was 3 silver for the 2 of you. You drank enough for 15 people.
I don't
can
drink.
make
That's
it go
all
up to
her.
gold.
It is all her.
Raina drank enough for 15 people last time we were at the bar.
I could
Drink.
break it up for 15
I'm
gold.
just gonna pay.
What's up?
I said I'm paying 1 more gold piece and saying around on the house.
Okay. And they all cheer as they hear you say "around on me."
Hey.
Hey.
Favorite words when going to the bar.
Right? And somebody
As
else
I
is
say
around
that,
on
she
me.
walks into the bar. Yes, round.
She was waiting outside just for
summoned
somebody
me.
to say that.
That's like her way of summoning. If she dies, it's just we summon her like round on the house, and she's alive.
Just when you think that I'm dead, just say something about liquor. Shoot
Alright,
straight up.
Speaking of liquor,
Oh
would
man,
like-
I totally accidentally dropped this whiskey flask, and she just punches me in the face.
And
Hey,
opens
she-
one eye.
I would like to ask the bartender to purchase their strongest bottle of alcohol.
Alright.
You would have died.
No, I just want something extremely
Alright, that'll run
like
you.
pure alcohol. Whatever the strongest they have is.
Which would be fine wine, which would be 15 gold.
Ooh.
I feel like
Yeah,
around
that's
the house is cheaper.
That's not like really they
Just
don't
get,
have like they don't have
beers
like
and then
any
like carry
anything
those.
stronger
with
than wine.
I mean, the strongest thing you're gonna get is fine wine for 15 gold.
I'm not looking for quality. I'm looking for high alcohol content. Something that would be.
She kind of looks at you. Are you sure?
Oh, I am
Moonshine.
sure.
She goes to like she opens up the bottom cabinet and then opens up another little door that's in the bottom of the thing and like pulls out this jug that is you can't see through it. It is just like pure brown. And she's like, that'll be 30 gold.
As she's doing this, like I just had a random thought back to my childhood days, and I felt like saying hello to everybody.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
All right. So I say to the bartender, "This is the strongest stuff you've got."
The strongest in the empire. That shit'll put you on your ass in one drink.
All right, I'll take it.
Alright, mark off 30 gold.
I'm gonna like mumble under my breath that I feel like you got ripped off, and then just kind of walk out.
Eh, it'll be worth it once you see what I'm gonna do with it if I ever get to use it.
Alright.
You're
Alright.
gonna die. I'm gonna pour it all over myself and light a
Oh,
fire.
no. Okay, that's exactly what I was gonna do with it.
You were
If I
gonna
was
pour
ever-
it on yourself?
If I was ever in danger, I was gonna use it to light myself on fire.
Wow.
Alright. On that
I
note,
would ask why.
Should I add that to my inventory?
yeah, go ahead.
What should I call it? Does it have a name?
Strong ass alcohol.
Yeah, you know, like when they make up like jungle juice. This is strong ass.
I got it. I used to go to a convention every year, and they would like mix a bunch of alcohol and call it gothic pussy.
Oh, God.
All right. Never heard of that.
It was delicious, BT dubs, and I don't remember a lot of the weekend, but it was great.
Well, I'm all set.
I'm all set.
Alright.
Call it gothic boat.
Can't wait to bark.
So how are you guys gonna travel?
Probably
We're
have
gonna
to
go
find
by horse that we're gonna borrow again.
Or should we? Do you think we should find a wagon or a carriage?
Ooh, yeah, like a cart. Yeah.
Ooh, that would be amazing. We'll borrow an entire cart.
Well, quote unquote borrow.
Quote, quote.
Quote quote. I mean, depending on like, I'm not talking a huge cart. I'm talking something that will fit all three of us.
Obviously, the ripped off bottle of whatever he bought, and maybe 2 other people.
I mean,
Do we want to bring any of the crew?
Bring the half orcs. I feel like half orcs know how to kind of fight.
yeah, we'll bring the 2 half orcs. So we'll get our horses, and then have them riding on like a cart or something.
Oh shit! I'm riding on the cart. They can ride the horses. Their ass could be numb.
Yeah.
We'll ride the carts, and then like have somebody like
So
drive the cart, and then those 2 have to ride horses. Like they can't ride in the carts. They're not paid enough.
this is to bring.
At least 2 for the carts, and then 2 for them.
Okay. Then how are we gonna do this if they're driving the cart? And we're
They're
in the
not
cart?
driving the carts. We're in the cart that is being driven, but we may or may not be driving.
Well, why don't
Yeah.
they just ride on the horses that are pulling the carts?
Are you going to ride on the engine that pulls a Mustang?
Okay, that's why I was Like it.
If you guys can get a cart, you can get a cart that will carry 5 people. I mean, that's not that hard.
Why don't we just do that?
Yeah.
All right, let's go borrow a cart.
Alright, so you make your guys'
back,
way to the
maybe.
stables.
I'm just gonna walk up to the stable master and be like, "Hey!" And
Welcome back, buddy.
Shotgun fingers.
I know what's funny is I just did that.
Me too.
I'm just gonna start picking out horses, and then I'm gonna ask him if he has a cart.
I do, it's all back. I mean...
All right, cool, thanks.
Alright.
And he just kind of like sitting there,
I'm gonna ask him how much.
ready to talk still.
How
I have
much,
no idea what I'm doing
torrent-
with horses, but I'm gonna like push them up towards the cart and expect them to attach themselves.
How much to rent this cart for a few weeks?
A cart and the acquired horses to pull it will run you... For how long?
Let's say a month.
How about we just call it 150 gold for the cart and the horses, and it's yours for good. You can have them forever. You don't have to bring them back.
Nope, we're returning them. So let's take that back down to like 40 gold.
You're off. You're off trying to find this cart.
Tell you what,
I'm pushing horses to a cart, expecting them to attach.
I'm not with him too. I'm there. with
I'll
it.
give you 60 gold, and whenever we're in town, you'll take care of the horses and the cart for us. How about that?
It's the most money I've seen all day. I might as well do it.
This guy's desperate for some.
Damn. All right. Well,
You can
Easily done that.
you can literally see the that like literally the horses stables are packed full of horses. Like there is no empty stall whatsoever.
Maybe I should have been there with you to persuade
I'm gonna
him.
point to like the nicest horse he's got, and like say, why don't you throw that one in too?
He looks over and he's like, 10 more gold?
No.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh,
5.
10 more gold.
Can I like stand there with like intimidation eyes, like looking as he's trying to persuade?
I mean, you can go up and try to intimidate him again.
Nope.
10 more gold,
I
guys.
rolled a 5.
You know what? On second thought,
I'm just gonna hand him 10 gold as I'm just like, yeah, no, I'm sorry.
Okay.
2 5s in a row. That's harsh.
I'm paying. I'm giving him the 60 for the horses in the cart.
All right, that's like there was 3 8s in a row and then 2 5s in a row. What third 5 anywhere?
I mean, not unless
Don't
I roll.
tempt me.
Wow.
I mean, you know what? I'm gonna actually sit out and ask, how do you attach to this horse? To this thing.
This
I mean, if it was on the sea, I totally would understand, but I don't get this contraption.
He kind
I
of
keep like grabbing the horse's face, like shoving.
Why
Why isn't it working?
The horse kicks you a couple times, unfazed, but he proceeds to show you how to hook up the carts to the cart to the horses.
I'm gonna bow to him and ask him to teach me, oh, Mr. of horses.
He shows you which pins to put where and which straps to put where, and how he shows you exactly how to make the horses go and stop. And
I'm gonna grab his hand and then like all serious look at him and say, hypothetically, if I were to come across some seahorses, this would be the exact same way that I would attach them to my boat.
He looks at you dazed and well, not really dazed, but just confused, and I don't think that's how this works.
I'm gonna look at him like he's stupid.
He's looking right back at you like you're an idiot.
Idiots don't get gold.
I already got 70 from ya. Joke's on you. And he walks away.
Been had.
Alright, you guys making your way out of town?
Yeah, I was already on one of the horses.
Alright, I'm
You're
getting
on the
but
horse, or you're just like in the carriage?
We have to
Well,
go.
somebody
get,
has to go
I
back.
was on the horse while you
Yeah.
guys were.
I'll go get Orc 1 and 2.
Alright. Orc 1, Orc 2, and then make sure you tell half Orc female that she's in charge.
Alright.
And then like wink as you look at the captain.
Gotcha.
Got it. Alright. I'm gonna go nap in the back of the carriage.
Says the person that always like, I don't have to take naps.
I mean, okay, fine. I'm gonna sentry nap in the back of the carriage.
Well, we'll
I'm
load it
just
up.
fine. I will relax in the back of the carriage.
Yeah, I'm
Uh-oh.
gonna kind of like kick my feet up. And
Are we
do
all
what
set
I'm
to
saying,
go?
but- Yes.
Actually,
Well, not
wait.
really. You just went back to go
Hold
get.
on, hold on, guys. Should we buy some food and stuff before we leave?
Oh man, no, we shouldn't, because I don't need it.
Nah, I'm
mean,
sure
let's
we'll
see.
find something along with that.
I have enough food for 10 days for myself. How far is it to the next town?
I mean, we can kind of like poorly pay these orcs, and they should be all right, right? They should bring their own food. I mean, come on, we're bringing them on our quest.
You have,
I gave them a gold piece between the two of them. They should figure
There's
something
something
out.
wrong. I'm gonna give the orcs a gold piece and tell them to go buy us
Or
provisions for our
give
trip.
them my food, and they can fight over it. I don't need it. I have 10 days worth of rations.
I'm telling them to ignore him and go buy us some food and water for the trip.
okay. They easily enough go and find you enough food and water to make the trip to the next town, which is a 2-day journey.
Is that Cliffholm, or is that the town before in between?
That's the crossroad town that I've yet to come up with a name with.
Call it Crossroads.
I was thinking about it, but that sounded like something like where you'd make like a deal with the devil.
Call it X-Roads.
X-Force.
X-Force. Call it the White Whale. Oh no, sorry. Great White Buffalo Town.
Great White Buffalo Town.
Town that everybody wishes that they were in. So,
Town number 2. Got it.
All
We'll
right.
name it when we get there.
Great White Buffalo.
Well, so I have nothing else planned, so I think we're gonna call it here for the night. It is, we did start almost half an hour early, so
Yeah.
This is a good setting off.
yeah, no, it's definitely a good stop. So everybody, thanks for watching, thanks for listening on the podcast, and thank you for watching on the VOD on YouTube. Make sure you hit the subscribe, the follow, the download. Make sure you follow us on Facebook, or like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and follow us on Twitch. So we will.
Before he leaves, that upload videos on YouTube on Monday, and then the podcast for all you listeners there on Wednesdays.
And then, of course, the stream is every Friday night at 10:30 CST.
So
Yeah.
join us, drink some mead with us, and roll like
And press all the buttons.
All
I mean, if you don't panic and press everything, then obviously you haven't rolled.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.